All right, guys, we're back. Voice of Sinoe. Let me see. Sorry, I always got to making all that noise. Stop the noise. One, two, 1, 2. Mic check. Check the mic. 1, 2. Esoteric here live. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2. Check the mic. Perfect. All right, guys, let's go a quick commercial here. As we share the show, as you get on, please share the link for us. Please do share the link for us. We really appreciate it. All right, let's get a show on the way here and see, get some music. As we get prepared to get on the way here. Let me see what we got musically. You know, the lady that come in is let me see what I got. I'll be right back as I share. Please share for me as well. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Voice of Sinoe here in the diaspora with Esoteric, coming to you from Prosper Park, Pennsylvania, and these United States of America. I have a special guest this morning from my side, which is afternoon or evening in Liberia. Hopefully, the technical team will be able to connect the law mayoress of the city of Juarzon or Bilibokree, I think. Yeah, let me not make that mistake. So we have a special guest here, the city mayor. Let me forget that mayoress. You know, it's sexist. You know, so let me leave sexism. So we say the city mayor of Bilibokree, a city in Sinoe County. One of the cities in Sinoe, the city mayor is here, will be my guest shortly. This lady right here, her name is Madam Mary Dorbor, is my special guest, or will be my special guest this morning on the platform. She has something important to say to the citizens of Sinoe County and the people of the global community at large. And also, hopefully, as we get on the way here, the technical team, we are working with them. Hopefully, they will be able to connect the mayor. We send a link for the show to them already. All right, so I will be checking with them. If they can't get on, I have other things to discuss with you. You know, Voice of Sinoe, we always get something to bring to you, you know. All right, so we're waiting for her. The technical man, we're waiting for you to connect. My man Moton, please be able to work that out for the magic to put the guests on the show. I'm seeing your comment here. All right, so let's see. So Moton, I'm looking up to you guys. Let me get a commercial here as we interface. Okay, I think she must be on here. All right, I see in there. All right, Mike, that's perfect. That's perfect. So let the mayor, you want to adjust the camera a little bit better. I think a little down. Yeah, pull her so we can see the official better, you know, so you can straighten the camera, get a better view of her. All right, so guys, please give us a second. We are setting up here. We have about to have a major conversation here with the law mayoress of Bilibokree City, Sinoe County. All right, let's see when I bring you on, but let me bring you on here. All right, perfect. I'm going to try to straighten up the. There you go. Carry the camera up a little bit more, please. So we can see it. We'll see our model better. Right, perfect, perfect. That looks great. Manadova, are you hearing me?
Yeah, yeah, you.
Very well. Okay, my sound is also great over here. And so I'm happy. Thank you so much. Thanks to the technical man at the back there for setting you up to talk to us. How are you? How are you this afternoon from your end or
Have
evening?
fun.
You doing good?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Yeah, don't hesitate if you want to speak our language. I have no problem with that. My point here, I know some people will not understand it, but either way you're comfortable with, you can speak the language or English, whichever one you're comfortable with. So I can understand, I can speak Sapo very well. So it's not an issue for me. Yeah. All right. So how is Juarzon?
Juarzon is fine.
Okay. Yeah, I want to job, okay.
Yes, what do you worry you?
Okay, okay. All right, all right. We this have been on in the prayer line for a while, and I'm happy that you are here with us to talk to us. Yeah, but
Yes.
before we get into the actual issue, you are the leader of one of the major cities in Sinoe County. Uh,
Yes.
People are coming, so I just want to get a little background information with respect to some of the work that you are doing in the city so that the people know. So, but before we go into that, I want you to officially introduce yourself, or if you have some opening remarks, you can go ahead.
Okay. My name is Mary Dorbor Meiji. I'm married to Dorbor, and I am the city mayoress of Bilibokree City. Bilibokree is an old city, the first or the second city to Sinoe County, next to Greenville. I am the oldest city mayor in my position.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
how long you been serving for?
Oh, for a long time I've been serving this position from 81.
Oh, you been there 81. So what? They put nobody can take you. Nobody can challenge the work you are doing. You're doing a great job for that long.
Though when I came, the people don't understand the position of city mayor. They don't know the functions. They just getting to know that why they are fighting.
Okay, so but have you been able to train? They say a good leader is a person that trains other people. Have you able to train other people just in case
I
when you
will
leave?
are willing to do that, but nobody is willing to come for that training.
Oh wow, wow. Okay, excellent. So, all right. So, I want you to for you say you've been there for a while now. So I want you to give us some of the achievements since you've been serving in the capacity as the mayoress of Bilibokree City.
Well, 2008, the government able to build a city house for me, and then guest house. Then they renovated the administration building and the ministerial court. Now I have my own city hall here. You can never see that type in another city in Sinoe County itself.
Okay. So because of your effort, your lobbying, that why you get that building.
Yes. And
Okay.
then I think 2015 we'll be able to have a tower here for Lone Star. Before our year, we don't used to call anywhere, but now we can call anywhere of the world of the world.
Okay. Okay. So besides, okay, so the city hall, the towers, and those is that. I mean, you are the one running our city. So what else? You got any other things that you have to tell about the things that you are doing in Juarzon? Some of the work, at least the one that you are working on currently, your current agenda.
Now I don't have any means of getting anything from anywhere. The government is now budgeting my city. I don't have anything. Now if the Sarpo people in Liberia or America could help me at least to do some development. But nothing at all. The government They not giving me anything, and only my little pay are getting. Hello, you getting it?
Yeah. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I said they sit only here, but no budget, no anything, no fund coming from anywhere. Only when the government certified to bring small thing, even down to the city hall I'm talking about. It's the Sarpo available in America bought chairs for us the other time, but nothing not coming from anywhere. So it's giving me a hard time.
Okay, so but if you want the Sapo people, the organization in America to do something for you, what exactly do you want? What sort of help or what thing do you need help with?
I'm supposed to start cleaning the city first. If the environment is not clean, the people will not be healthy. So I
Okay.
need to clean the city to the fullest.
And so what you need? What you need caterpillar to clean the place, or you need hook, you need qualities. What exactly do you need to
I
clean the
need
city?
home, I need policy, I need food because
Okay.
caterpillar is too expensive. Well, they can give me hole and policy and
Okay.
and, and, and money to clean the city. Then they should love it for sister city.
Okay. Okay. So when you say sister city, what is that?
Sister city will be our sister that will be in America supporting us.
Oh,
It will be friends for us. I mean to us.
okay. Okay. All right. All right, so I don't know how good the internet is, so let me not beat around the bush too much, and let's get
Yes.
to it. So let me. What brought you out today? What is it that you want to talk about?
Well, the thing I want to talk about, I want to appeal to my citizen in Bilibokree City here
Hmm.
because some of our lawmakers, when they come here, they don't tell us about development, but they tell us about devices. So it make my citizen to be afraid, and they were worrying because some of them, since they were born, they never go anywhere. But our lawmakers are sending them to go to their home. I don't know which of the home they are going to. And if you tell the Weja, the Kabade, the Sinkwon to go from my city, it means that you are breaking my city down. So it's worrying me. I want to tell them that they should not worry about that. My father that born me, he told me that anybody can live here. He said when the poor king knew it, he said nobody should ask their friend, why are you going, what you doing, and how you making your farm here. Nobody do it before. So I can't be the one to be over the city and start driving people from here. So
Okay, but
nobody,
I'm not cutting you. You say our lawmakers. So
yeah.
are they more than one? How many of them that are trying to asking people to leave Bilibokree? How many of them?
Well, the main person is the Senator Honorable Milton Tiaje. He built a little town hall to Common Sound and he came to open the hall. When he came to open the hall, he never invited any official there. He only tell the Common Town people that he coming to open the hall he built for them. And when he came, he started telling the people that the Buko district, what they call Sinko, that time they say that Buko district.
Mhm.
Now he telling people that send the Buko district open, they should go to their home. The Kabade, they call Wakaba, they should go back to their home. And what hurting me is the Kabade, the Sinko, the Weya, they are Sapo. So they got right to live anywhere in Sapo land. But if you tell them to go, and they don't know the place they're coming from, it took long, they never been there before, and you telling them to go back, they will be stranger to those people. And here they were living, they
Ma,
born their
I want you to count this out small. You are getting off camera small. Very good. Now you better. There you go. Yeah, go ahead.
children.
You go. Yeah, you go now.
So now, after that, when he asked the people
Hmm.
to leave from Bilibokree, half of Bilibokree, because Juarzon people they got half, and all the people he talking about, they got half. And he telling them to go to their home. From there, he used some kind of parable that hurt in my heart. He said, the Sarpo people build one big elevator house, and the house seat up. He been passing around that house, he can't get way to enter. But now, Honorable Kolo say one gave him one of the house key, and he opened out that house door. The house had 4 rooms. Now you open one, it remaining 3, and you open the banner 3. So I don't know what that parable means. It's hurting me or it worry me, because I don't want no other door to open. One door open with feeding it like her. Then you want to open the banana tree. It hurting my heart. I feeding it seriously. But what to do? He be man. Nobody, when you say anything, they people clapping. Instead of saying no, why your parable means they never ask him.
Oh,
So
wow.
that one to tell Sarpo.
So he asked the single people to leave. He asked the Kabade people to leave. He added multiple people to leave. They put everybody to leave. So I mean, and there are Sarpo people too. They don't belong in Juarzon.
There are Sarpo people, and Sarpo people declare Bilibokree to be their capital city, and our government follow. And government say yes, that's the city. They recognize. Now he trapping them.
So is he asking all the different people that are in Mayoress County to also leave Mayoress County and go to their homes?
But that would not be my question. You just ask him, because he even
I just joking, man. I just joking.
He has single people in Taiwan. He has single people in Buto. The people that he had in Taiwan as a Sarpo people, he drive them.
Why you think you're trying to achieve, for which you're doing all of this? What are you trying to accomplish?
Because of the election, he want to scatter also. We're not care for one another. The hard fee.
So, but then why is he our leader when you want to scatter us? I thought the leader is the one that's supposed to put the people together. Why he hate the Sarpo people? Wow, you know why KJ hate the Sarpo people?
That why the people, other people who can't understand, they say no, that's not the man who say it, but the people, the Sarpo people and say carry the paper to him. I say yeah. I said be man, and the people carry it. He's supposed to say no, but he said yes to it. He can't tell us.
So, but I mean, when you said that, I said recall it. How do we know that he said it?
Then was who. Dia krebe sepo ye ati o den so la mu ade Sinoe. Oh, mu Sinoe because say infati. Nyo say infati ne so la sepo ye.
Wow.
So that was secret meeting.
Because I don't see up to now say picture say video Feboy. You were secret meeting
Oh, secret meeting you. Because about no come la rutu ni atara o si abochire obo onu anyo kraba. O ko ya abochire en oju bo esu tene ni na sere mi o ni na nyo kraba and leader tabro ko ni na. Just ya abochire. You know fo si anje mule.
Oh wow. So colonel or your program ablia.
Oh. So
my Kolo was in the building when you had the program.
Yes, he was there.
Okay, but did he make any remark?
Huh?
Go ahead again. Go ahead. I didn't hear you.
He said that Kolo gave our house that we closed. That Kolo gave the key to open it and open one door, so it made 3 to open.
So where are the other 3?
The house there, but the 3 door closed. He opened one already. That parable he using.
Okay, so but man, something I don't understand, right? What is it our people are celebrating for Palava Hall that TJ built? The people, our children have schools over there. TJ build school in your own town, and you build Palawa Hut in Kamu town, and they are happy about it. What are they happy about?
I don't know. I don't know what they were happy about. I don't know at all.
So when people, TJ children becoming ministers, that our children will become too. They will be what? They will be hunters.
They be caretaker for the minister. Some of them will be hunters.
Oh wow! And so that what is support. So okay, what another thing is they say they got a group. They call Juarzon Redemption. I think Juarzon Redemption something. They got, you know about that group?
I heard about them, but that's why I'm telling you, Honorable Sasa, who the representative for us here. We living here.
Mm-hmm.
We doing things here. The people living Mosoraro, they should not get our last saying. You should ask us what we want and what we see happening. But now what Mosoraro people say, I'm telling you not to agree with them.
Okay, but so when they went to Mr. Zaza, what did they say to him?
They want position, all the position will get that what they want. Me, I'm not afraid of my party position, because if you want it and you succeed, well, the time that God gave me an end. So I'm not even worrying about it.
So the Juarzon redemption movement out of that team, who is the leader for them?
Well, I heard about one Oscar Tuba.
Okay. He's the chairman. Okay, let me see.
Yeah.
Let me share the letter from Oscar Tuba. Because he's the leader, like you rightly said. So I want you to come on this side again a little bit so you don't get off camera. Okay, that's a letter, but it's small on the side, so I will read it from my phone. Let me go to my document so I can read it to the people. What Oscar Tuba then wrote.
Yeah.
And by the way, the people don't know Oscar Tuba are the man right here.
Okay.
Oscar Tuba there. Okay. So let me put the letter here.
Mm-hmm.
So he said in a letter, the phone a little small. So the letter was written November the 22nd, 2021, this year. That when they wrote a letter, they say Juarzon Redemption Movement, Sinoe County, Republic of Liberia. Then they got a contact number and everything on it. They say, dear Mr. or Mistress. Then they say, we extend our warmest greetings and wish to introduce a pressure group. Now, what I say it's a pressure group under the name Juarzon Redemption Movement, or JRM. For short, actually, this group was established in September of this year with a sole purpose of fighting corruption. Okay. Let's start right there. Who is the corrupt man in Sinoe County? And I'm Milton TJ. Are they fighting Milton TJ? Why are they not fighting again?
I don't know. Who is corrupt again?
They say the organization for fighting corruption. And TJ is trying to take people land. He just told one girl car the other day, and they say they're fighting corruption, but they're backing TJ. I don't understand that part. Okay, let's read the letter. Okay. They say fighting corruption, inequality, so that means unfairness. And then TJ is the father of unfairness in Sinoe County. And most of all, they say, the unemployment of Juarzon, or Juarzon citizen within the local government system in Juarzon's statutory district, Sinoe County. All right? What I read so far, you want to say something about it before I go on? You want to make any comment?
About the corruption?
What I read so far, the thing I now read, you got something to say about it?
What I want to say, that movement, it will not constitute in Juarzon. You can't be in Monrovia. You don't even know how we living here. When you come, you add a stranger, then you say you want over there to control us. We will now take that. We want to be here, and what we say that what we want to see happen. Not
Okay.
somebody who live Monrovia.
All right, let me read it. The letter it continues and say, since our formation, we have been meeting our lawmakers, especially Honorable Zaza, Honorable Tiaje, and Honorable Chie, with the intent of expressing our dissatisfactions in the form. Hold on, the team making noise. Dissatisfaction in the form and manner in which Juarzon citizens are treated with respect. Are treated with respect to the provision of jobs, reduction of Juarzon land, as well as the community boundaries harmonization. Okay, let's take the thing then one at a time, Omar. So when I say
Okay,
provision, are they cheating in the district? They are not getting jobs. Juarzon people are not getting jobs.
we got so many jobs here. Down to the ministerial code is open. You're not doing anything. Moreover, we sit down. As a city mayor sitting there, I don't even have administrative assistant before even clerk. You understand? And they stay there. What kind of job they want? Because before the district passed, they were covered in a single. The people were working. And they are citizens of Juarzon statutory district. You can't deprive them from having their job. Not because the district passed, so you want to fire them to come occupy their position. If you want to work, you show that you want to work in Juarzon, you should come back here and seek for job. But you will not be over there and hammer and TG, hammer and I call it Sasa and Chie, Sasa, TG, they know the slaughter that in Juarzon. They don't know it. They only see you. But we that know it is supposed to come to us and seek for a job. But you can't be Morovia and you run all around. No way to win now. They start making noise.
Okay, so another thing they say is a reduction of Juarzon land. What are they talking about? Somebody reducing the Juarzon people land?
The first thing, the person that put that book there, he didn't do good thing to the Sarpo people. The person that took our land.
The Oscar Tuba put a boat together.
Listen to me, Oscar Tuba grandfather town, what they call Tuba town. It's in Taiwan. Right now, we have people checking the counting us here. That the first place they ever went because they didn't want us to go take it from them. They're not talking about it. But they want land, and how they call it, from single people. Single people are they not Sarpo? If even you say single people, you got more land from you and Bassa people have boundary, then you come all the way to Sanquia. So they little one here, please leave it. Single people when I understand you. But you have to put it in. But what about the one where they tell you some people have? You ever talk about it? They jail plenty of our boys for that land business. That land business today, where it say? Areba come for that land business. You're not talking about it, but you're talking about it. They all one here. Why when you speak Sarpo, the Sarpo may yeah. When you speak.
Hello, I think there's she frozen over there. Let's see whether they can get her back on here. Yeah, it's getting interesting here. I got a lot of questions for her. The communication is still here. Let's see whether they will get back on. She's still frozen. She is still frozen. Let's see what I can kick her out of the studio and maybe they will come back on. Yeah, people wanted to call. Somebody were calling on. They were calling earlier. I will bring you on, but I wanted to get the special guest to go more a little bit into the discussion before I take your calls. So I will open the lines. In a little bit when the guest shall have reached a certain point that I want her to reach. So just stay with us. Let's see here how it plays out with respect to whether they want to connect again. That's pretty interesting. Sinoe County, Liberia as a whole. And instead of us putting ideas together, how to develop our various towns and villages. We are there, certain element, I mean, I say we, certain people that have been manipulated by Milton Tiaje, of all people. Think about this. I mean, I just try to make sense of certain things. This man they called Charles Taylor brought war to Liberia. Okay, our guest is back again. Okay, you gotta carry the camera up a little bit too, so you can be up, so they can see your chest more. Only from your neck up they can see, so the man can carry the
Ready?
Yeah. Okay. Good. Better. Perfect. Okay. So you were saying something before the phone went off. You remember?
Yes, I said. They said the people reduced their district. Long ago, maybe that time they were children. When they declared Taiwan district, they carried two Bastan. Even Nibrubo is on their eye. They ever accurate before?
Mama, I'm not cutting you off. So Oscar Tuba, they took a town. Is it Tuba?
Yes. That is grandfather.
You made noise about that.
Nothing. He know that all book.
They talk Tuba town, but the man he said the other people must get that land. I mean, like when people carry the land, they created a different district.
The Tuba town?
No. Their letter here. The letter here they say. Let me read it to the people so they can hear in totality. So they said, since our formation, we have been meeting our lawmakers, especially Honorable Zaza, Honorable Tiaje. I don't know why they call Tiaje honorable. The man declared guilty for corruption and they call the man honorable. I don't know why they say that. But anyway, let's go ahead. Honorable Chie, with the intent of expressing our dissatisfactions in the form and manner in which Juarzon citizens are treated with respect. So when they say Juarzon citizens, who exactly are they referring to? Because
I don't know, maybe
Juarzon citizen in your city.
The Juarzon citizen in my city and they in Juarzon, and we divide those 6, Putu, Weya, Kabade, and Sinkon, and Nopo, Juarzon. So maybe that the Juarzon they're talking about. But what happened when you say Juarzon? When you say Sarpo, Sinkon people, they are Sarpo. But Taiwan people are not Sarpo, and they get our land. Nobody talking about it. Then why you crying about Sinkon people?
The Taiwan, they say Taiwan people get Sarpo land. How they got it? Was it Tiaje that took the land?
That Tiaje that declared the land at the district.
Oh, the district that you created on the charter, that what are you talking about?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So they said with respect to the provisions of jobs, reduction of Juarzon land, as well as the community boundaries harmonization. I don't know what they're talking about. And they went on to say, during our recent meeting with our lawmakers, the issue of jobs, they said they will declare, or they said the issue of jobs belonging to Juarzon was highlighted. So, ma'am, made me to understand. So they get special jobs in your city or in your district that belong to Juarzon people specifically.
Nobody gets special job because the job is now on anybody farm, the government job, and people are occupying it. So why you have special job? If you want to work with the local government, you should come and seek for the job. But you will not say you have special job. Any Sarpo person can occupy that job. One time we were having meeting to Pine Town and Putu people came there. The commission of Putu, they fire the graduate people firing for that. And we were calling the man to employ him here. Yeah. So one single man will be employer, where man, cover the man, then you crying. And we stay our the position, the wasting here, nobody to work. We don't have any educated person here. All the people that are here, that caretaker, that this one, that one, but the real educated people are not here. You stay, you running around in Monrovia, talking something that you not even know about.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. So they went on here to say, yeah, jobs belonging to the to Juarzon was highlighted. Our engagement was considered. Uh, Currently, the issue of Juarzon citizens' jobs is under discussion at the legislature. We were also informed to get in the district, Juarzon, the point in parentheses, and conduct an assessment for Juarzon towns and land boundaries and submit findings for the resolution to the concern. Well, there are surveyors, they work for the Liberian government I mean, I thought that the lawmaker, because the constitution is clear, they say that the lawmaker can set boundaries. I mean, all those things. So they going there to do survey now.
I even see them. I don't know that they weren't supposed to do it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, the one they say during our recent meeting with our legislators, our lawmakers, the issue of jobs belonging to Juarzon was highlighted. Our engagement was considered. Currently, the issue of Juarzon citizens' jobs is under discussion at the legislature. We were also informed to get in the district. I don't know who informed them. They said they were also informed to get in the district, Juarzon, and conduct an assessment for Juarzon towns. All right. So the guys are strict. They won't separate the people that what they're doing Oma for Juarzon towns and land boundaries and submit findings for the resolution to the concern. You got something to say to that before I go to the next one?
What I want to say, all the position in Juarzon have been occupied by Juarzon people.
I want you to look at the camera, lowering the camera so the people can see your beautiful face.
Yeah, that Juarzon people or Sarpo people occupy all the position that here. And Narosin Tiwaka, that Juarzon men. Maybe D Maye, that Juarzon woman. And I don't call him development superintendent. Debbie Chowda, that Juarzon men. And Inspector Kofa, that Juarzon men. Inspector Kofa were born here. Yeah? Myself were born here. I mean, Narosin Tiwaka, you were born here in Kamusan. Yeah, the same thing. Why you got to put them? Are they not Juarzon? They are Juarzon people. They are Sarpo people. They got right to live in Sarpo land. They got right to do anything. And that's why my father that born me, he the owner, he the founder of the town. And that's why he told me, he said, anybody who want to live here must feel free. Be happy to live here. Nobody should question anybody. My own father, what they call Dorbor,
the book here, the Liberia Constitution here, they say every citizen they got a right to live anywhere and get jobs and all those things. But where the people that come from with their own thing, the other people should go to the other place before they get job. Where they come from? They're not reading their own book.
Now are telling the people that nobody should listen to that word. You must go and make your farm, do anything, send your child to school. Just yesterday I was telling them. I tell them to feel free and nobody will go to their door, say, get up from here, go to your own. If that person do it, we'll get that person to court to show you your home.
Yeah, so the letter say they went on with a letter. With this understanding, we have selected three main delegations to depart for Juarzon by the 27th of November, last month, the 27th, for the period of 1 week to identify areas of conflicts and interest for way forward. Then they went on to say they don't want creating conflict, but they say they want to find the places where they get conflict, right? They don't want creating conflict. Did I see it? I said, but they're going to look for it somewhere else. So they went on to say, we therefore kindly solicit your contribution to our team for the trip to Sinoe. We will also be too grateful to have an audience with you in which JRM leaders could possibly introduce or could be introduced for an acquaintance. So who the people, they get people that help them to go over there, people get them money to go to Sinoe?
So I want to say something. That money, what they asking for, it mean nothing. Maybe they want that money to pay their rent. Nobody will come here with that kind of confusion. We here in this place to develop our city, our villages. We not here for no confusion. So they should remain to where they are because they want to live in Mosoraro, and that's why they are to Mosoraro. They have no control over Sano or even Juarzon. So they're not coming here. They know that people here to give it to them. They're not coming here. Yeah.
Anybody who gives the people money, that means the person to let confusion. That's what it means.
Yes. Yeah. And anybody who get money that you want to support Sarpo people or Juarzon people, you must send it so we build our houses, so we clean our city. This city here, government declare it as capital city for Sarpo people. So send money so we get a city a failure. But you're not saying over there.
You say they declare city for Sarpo people or for the people of Sino.
Eh?
They declare the city Juarzon as a city for the Sarpo people or for all the citizens in Sino County, in our region.
All the citizens in Sino County, in the future, if we're having to get county, this will be the county seat. So everybody aware, they know it.
The way Oscar and bringing flour now, how you think that will hold, say?
That's why I bring to God so it will hold. Because that flour they bring it up for nothing flour. Our father then, they suffer to declare the place as a district. When William Slero were adequately town chief, or I don't know what kind of position you are doing, but he live with the Congo people. Every time he come with the Congo people, our father then will take their cow, they take goats, they take chicken, every other good thing they have, they will give it to that William Slero man. I mean Joseph Slero man to give it to the Congo people. That's how they play with
I think it's frozen over there again. Let's see. Let's try again. They'll come back. Okay, good. She's back on. Let's see. She's active now. All right, Omar, your carry phone Osmo, you going down again. Your carry Osmo so they can see your found dress, dress, that blouse you wearing, so the people can see that found. Now they can see your Google now.
I put it down so they will see me good.
Yeah. Now they can see it, but you gotta look at the camera so they can see your face too.
Okay.
Yeah. So the letter say, we look forward to a fruitful and timely response as we join the work together for the betterment of our community. Man, the thing they're doing, they say for the betterment of our community. Not for our community a power, but they say betterment.
Yeah, you know what happened? The bogey is high, and if you go halfway, then you sick. So the people, when they speak the English, I don't know whether they can understand or they can't understand. So I don't even want to know that the kind of book they are writing now, they don't know the in and out of that book.
What they're trying to do, the thing our people don't know that is so they won't fool our people.
Yeah.
That what they're doing, that they call it politics. You know, they're playing tricks on the people. So they say for the betterment, instead of saying for scattering thing, then they say betterment.
And you know, in 2017, what they're doing now, that what brought out that big riot that time. And that is starting now. That big riot. Just sit down and talk about somebody, say something that you don't even have the proof of, because you got cell phone to say it. That what brought that riot.
When you say big riot, you're talking about one way Kolo support on them, but people are?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Hold on, maybe I get a video so that people can see what Kolo did to Kolo and people there, or TJ then they did to the people in that play the boss somebody are. So let me see. Yeah, I got a video. Let me play quick so you can see it.
All right.
Now, some support them, they're happy over there. Now, some support them. You pay attention. boat are coming on.
While the Zaza group is celebrating, the Kolo group started throwing stones, and as you can see over there, fight is breaking up. There's a fighting going on now. As you can see, people are throwing stones and they are fighting. Hey! Hey! Yeah.
Okay, Oma.
Yeah.
So you see, it's that kind of thing that Kolo and TJ did before. That what you're talking about. That why they won't start it. They won't start again.
Yeah. Now why they won't start again?
I want to let me see when I get a ball picture. They bust the ball. Oma, when I saw that thing, I was crying. What you did here? So wow. You know how come Carlo? So Oscar upon a jade.
On your kubura son.
Wow. So more we have to let me finish the letter. So the letter here, come on, one way until that in Amuru. So Oscar said, we look forward to a fruitful and timely response as we join the work together for the betterment of our community. Best regards, most respectfully, yours, the guy here, I think Bernard D. Jabba. I don't know you know him, Bernard D. Jabba. He's the Secretary General for the group. And then it was approved. He signed that Jabba signed it, and then it was approved by Mr. Oscar T. Tuba, chairman. The man right here. He the chairman for them.
Oscar,
wow. Wow. So, Omar, down for us out there, what you want to say again? I mean, let's speak English so that other people can understand it.
Okay. What I want to say, they should not get over radio again anymore to tell my citizens to leave my city. I want to see the city develop. This city here, my father suffered for it. And today reached to the far. Then God bring me to be over here. I will not be the one to spoil it. When you say, anybody who feel like living here, anybody who want to live here must come and live here. Do anything you want to do, as that what my father told me. And that's why he used to say to the people, if today you know any single man, any wire man, I think they will tell you the same statement they put up here for all that time. When single people were living here, they were in majority, and their children and us came together. We came up together. And we were playing together, we do everything together. We married to one another, we love to one another. No problem here. I don't know where they're coming from without a heavy confusion. And it should not be somebody, you just be in somebody's pocket, you do the person way to can't kill your people. The people here that went Morovia, they must learn a real book. They must not jab us. You go Morovia to learn book, you not go Morovia to cause chaos for your people. So that's what I want to say. The few days when people went to Weja to do their mapping there, it was confusion between the Bandostown people and the Weja people. One of the elders went there, and they were almost to fight. So the people came for me. I said I'll look at them long time. Then I started narrating story. What my mother used to tell me. She can carry me to that funny town there, or that play of mother, brother. She used to carry me there. How I eat there, I do whatsoever there. So today, and I stay in Bilibokree. The Bilibokree city reached to Bandostown, so I back in there. They should not make confusion. The wire land from Sinoe 4 to Balawen, that big land there. So the small piece that over there, they should allow to whom say. And they reason with me. Why you can't do it to the single people? Then you say now over radio, oh, single people care our land. Tayo want people care your land. You not talk. The Oscar you talking about that his grandfather town there. He ever asked the Tayo some people to bring the town back, and the people are there grieving in their heart because they're not Tayo son, and the Tayo one people controlling them, hurting them. So the Juarzon people too, we get anything, we can include them. They hurting them. So he helping them to be slave for Taiwan people. So tell him to desist from what he doing. Thank you.
So Omar, so let's say when you the city mayor, you the big person for Bilibokree. When the people don't stop, what can you do to stop them?
What I will do, I will not fight them. But people who reason with me and people working in reason will sit down and discuss it and send it to the law, because we don't need our people. And anytime the people bring their paper, don't honor it. That's what we're planning now to do.
So, but you get good security in the city when people try to cause problems that will stop them?
Yes, I got police here. I get police here.
But the video I show you, Jenna Omar, you think where people bossing people are, Kolo people, you think the people will vote for Kolo? The way all the things that he and TJ doing?
Hey, guys, people in Kamusa, you didn't see them, they were rejoicing when TJ went.
So, but when people main representative, the people in Kamuta?
The Kolo?
Yeah.
He got. And he got people there, and Sasa got people there, he got people there. So whether they will vote for him, I don't know their mind. But all I know, this year or the election are coming. From now to the 18th, you will hear something. The people coming to petition that the women, they're not people. the people coming to petition carry Jegbere in Bilibokree City. You will hear it that day. If you want us to be live, we'll be live.
Oh, they petition want to be the representative?
So representative in the hall to speak for the rural women, the Liberia rural women. So the rural women,
you support her?
I will support her because the reason why I now support her all that time, my man and Sasa told me that we're going to vote. So I don't want to let Sasa down. Okay. So I told my daughter to say that. Because the reason why I told my daughter to say that, I must step back Sasa to can't take that position. Me. Maybe one day he will tell you, hey, I told him to take the position. He said, you're that one day. I say you will take it. If you don't take it, any of your child I will come for you will not vote for that child. That's why I encourage him to take that position.
But you put in fear in Sonny Ball, the way you say you come and go beyond college and the other people say they want.
Sonny Ball no. He know that beyond college.
Oh, okay. So you get a whole B city and all the people that go beyond college.
The whole district. Now we know the city.
But Sonny Ball. Okay, tell her now what college is doing for we he want to be the representative for us.
People coming from, let me count the people that coming. People coming from Banya, people coming from Sankwe, people coming from Greenville, people coming from Vubadi, people coming from Pelican, people coming from Weja. That woman, the women say they won't carry men, the tire with women. I mean, they won't carry women, the tire with men.
Okay.
They want tire woman. So that the woman will come will come and give up paper. General ministry say, so Eastern people, they don't let women be there. So they we should bring women. And the president of rural women now carry Kaleni to general ministry. So that general ministry telling us to do what we are doing.
But the people don't vote, general ministry can't tell people what to do.
No, they ask us to do it, to bring a woman in. And I the fund for rural women in Sinoe County. So the president of rural women, she carried the woman in already to general ministry.
Okay, Oma, tell her now why you want Kalejabure to be the representative? What is she doing better than Sonny Boy and the other people? Than Kolo. I know Kolo Pai and Boston people are, but what the other people? What she doing more than the other people?
The reason why we want to carry Kalejabure. We want Kalejabure as women for her to speak for us. So that's the reason why we carry, and we know the type of woman she is. So we want her to be our representative as rural woman.
Okay.
We the rural women of Sinoe County.
Okay.
We want woman to be there. Anytime we want to send our child to school or we want to do something, she know woman problem. She know how woman can take care of a child. She herself been woman children. So she know the feeding woman can have. So we want woman to be there. Then when you get up from here, you go and say, and so thing happen at this and that woman will know your problem.
Look at the camera. Let me see your beautiful face. You gotta look at the camera. Yeah.
Okay. We want to see woman there too. We never put woman there before. So we want to put woman there.
What if because Ellen Johnson said he was a woman before. She was the president for Liberia. Right now you get 5 president woman, Juarzon Taylor. What did they do, or what did Ellen do for the rural women, or what is Juarzon Taylor doing for the women right now?
Well, those people, they are in the higher area, but we say the representative area, there where we want to carry Sinoe woman never become representative before, more especially Juarzon.
So, but why I can't take Carlos Sheba? Why Carlos Sheba she coming to? I understand.
Yeah, Carlos Sheba well known. Then Carlos Sheba and the people here, they don't know you. They can't vote for you. So we don't want to waste our string.
But Carlos Sheba the other day she said she was getting medicine to bring to our people. She didn't bring the medicine.
What kind of medicine? She doctor?
No, she said she was going to bake people in America the medicine and the tire way. So they can give it to her, so they can she can carry it to our people, so they can vote for her. I think she froze in there. Let's see whether the service will be activated. All right, so guys, you're on the Voice of Sinoe. We're talking to the city mayor. The people like to be that gender stuff, so I don't go with mayoress too much. City mayor is gender neutral, you know. So we're talking to the city mayor of Bilibokree City. It's one of the cities in Sinoe County, and she is the city mayor for that city. And she a major reason for coming on the platform is to speak against the power, like Brother Mel would say, the confusion that Milton Tiaje and Kolo and Oscar Tuba then they're trying to bring in Sinoe County. And so she said she the big person for Bilibokree City. She would not allow the nonsense that Oscar then doing. They say we for war, the BB people then, like Oscar then right now, that what they did before Charter then, TJ then, they pull our people heads together. And they brought a war in the country, and the people killed each other for 14 years. The same Milton TJ, he has recruited Kolo, he has recruited Oscar Tuba, so that our people will kill each other again. What happened before is not enough. Because one of the major reasons why people fight the been fighting war, the four wars before in the past, is the issue of land. So once, take for example, the Palestinian and the Israelis in the Middle East, why they've been fighting for decades, is because of land conflict. So land is not something easy. It is not something that you can bring here, arouse the sentiment of the people. And that's exactly what Milton Tiaje wants to do, because he understands what the Boer people call divide and conquer. And that's why the people that divided the continent of Africa, that's what exactly what they did. Because when they came, they noticed that the African people will have different ethnic groups. And so they will look at the little differences we have, they will exploit the little differences, and the people will start fighting each other. And that's exactly what Milton did. 2014, when he won the election, he did not run on substance, because he noticed that Maputo was far educated. Maputo had more ideas than he is. So he said, you know what, the best thing I can do to be the man is to start the tribalism. And that's what Milton Tiaje did in 2014. And that's the same thing he's breaking. For 8 years, Milton Tiaje been represented. 8 years. The only thing Tiaje can do is to build Palava Hut, Chicken Hut, and Camotown people are celebrating. Kolo, who says he's a rabbi praying to Jesus, he's celebrating the children don't have good school. The school he got over there, the white people getting, the school leaking. Everything over there in Yamanyama is scattered. But Kolo said, you know what? I want to work with the people that will improve the condition of the people in the entire county. I will go with the man who supported Charter, who was the spokesman for the man right here. Who killed the Liberian people? How the man Kolo said that the man the going Tiaje. Kolo Tiaje said, that's the man Kolo said, you know what the Kolo man? Let me show you a Kolo. Kolo said to my man that the man I want. That's the man I want. And you have to understand Milton Tiaje has intrinsic, inherent hate for the Sarpo people. And why? Well, Milton said the Sarpo people killed his father. And no, the Sarpo did not kill his father. The father was not sitting in a living room eating a cassava leaf and palm butter rice, and the people they came there and killed him. No, Milton Tiaje father John Charles Taylor, and they carried rebel in the Sarpo land. They were going from one village to another village and killing innocent people. So the people say, "Well, you know what? We will not be. We can't sit down here for the men to kill us." And so what they call both men will call it self-defense. The people are defending themselves. They say, no, we can't sit back, put our hands on our back for Tiaje father to kill us. Okay? And that's how they defended themselves. In the act of self-defense, that's how Tiaje father got killed. They didn't go to a house. You were not eating a potobagi rice or whatever food, and they did something to you. No. That our gross Tiaje has for the Sarpo people. So he said he will do everything to put the Sarpo people apart. And so some of our brothers and sisters that don't think Oscar Tuba and the team weren't tired at all to it. No. They go there and let another man, the guy who doesn't know anything better, the guy will manipulate them and they will fall prey to that kind of nonsense. And in the age of dark side, you put it. I will free our people. I will expose all the people that will be conniving with criminals to suffer our people. Because that's what they do. When they bring war, then they go to Abuja, they go to Accra, they go to Yamoussoukro, they go to the far hotel, the beach, drinking their drink. There are people in the forests, they are suffering. And that's why Oscar Tuba, this Kolo man, and those people, that what they want to do to our people. No, I will not be here for you guys to put my people apart. And that's why the elders, the ancestors, they selected me to be their spokesperson. Yeah, I'm committed to this task. I will free our people. The people that will put Nyama board down paper, they put in the upside down, and the thing will fool our people. When they read the thing, you send it to me. I will scatter it. I will make sense out of it because it doesn't make sense. The thing when the people can see, I will show them. I will show them to you. That's what they've been doing from 1847 up to now. That's what the leaders been doing to our people. They will go and write big book just to confuse our people. And some of them, they don't understand it. When the men are talking, they say, we'll call your ear, but they will speak book, and they start clapping. Yay! And that's exactly what TJ can do. Yeah. You will go there and you speak people, irritators. He should have said, I couldn't take the people there. You will say, we'll implement the philosophy of irridentism. You know, and I'll put on, oh, yeah, they're speaking people. The man coming to your land. That's what he's saying, in other words. So that what I do, they speak on the offensive book. And the people of Sinoe County, the elders, they get birth to Dasayapura. They say, Dasayapura, go ye. The way they post Saint Jesus. All the Jesus for Sinoe County, I will free you. My own party will not put me on the cross. I'm the one who will put the people on the cross of justice. I will crucify you guys on the cross of justice. You're not putting me on the cross? No. I'm the one who will free our people. That's what I'm here for. So, Oscar Tuba say, he come and defend. He said, you call me. My phone is open. Can't tell me why you wrote this blocker letter to pull your own people apart because he wants to be superintendent for Juarzon Statutory District. The man who is the current superintendent is not well. He's sick. Oscar wants to be superintendent. And so instead of doing it properly, he goes beyond TJ. So TJ can get a job and you'll be pressing the man and you'll be campaigning. You have to understand? He wants to be the B man. The same way Dorbor is the B person for the city. So when you're a B person, a lot of people listen to you. So the strategy is, because the current superintendent for Juarzon district is not well, so Oscar Tuba, they say, they made their own list. So the same TJ group that created the Juarzon Redemption Movement, whatever they call it, they made their own list. Who's supposed to be the assistant superintendent? The man of this guy right here. I'll show that to you. I'll show that they will know you very well. You'll pretend. This man. He said, he works bitter. He knows book. He's not knowing. He is harming his own people. The guy is dangerous. He has joined the dangerous people in Sinoe County. The likes of Kolo. The likes of Milton Teddy. He has joined them. For Sinoe County. But I will isolate all the evil forces that want to see our people gyrate in the Sahara Desert or Prophet. No. We will free our people from the dangerous people. Yes. They write letter and they say the notebook. We say, I'll read that letter again so you can hear it. I was talking to my mother. So I will read it. Let me break it down. All the bad things they put inside there that you didn't see. Let me break it down for you. Terrible people. They see you, they smile. I saw the guy like, bro, I went there. He said, you're supporting France. I look at me and say, something is not right. My spirit was telling me, so the guy is fishy. He's a strange guy. My spirit, because I communicate with the elders. I said, no, Oscar Tuba is a strange guy. He is sinister, the way he looks. It's a clandestine, a fishy dude. How I said, you love your people, and Teja hates your people, and you are aligning with that man. You are using, Teja is going amongst the people. And he said, your fight to take your brothers and sisters from their own land. the Mopo people, the Kabade people, the Sinko people, the Wedja people, the Putu people, the Madigo people, the American Liberia, all of us, we are the inhabitants of Liberia, every facet of that land. But the irredentists, the separatists, the John Teje, to put our people in power, I said no. In the voice of the liberator of the people, I said no, we'll crucify you in the desert of ignorance. We'll free the minds of our people. Yes. It's serious. You go write a kind of nyama letter and send it from the land of Dasayapura too. You want to come bring disgrace to my county? No, you can't bring that. And if you do the right thing, I will be here and sing the hallelujah of the Sarpo people to you, not the hallelujah of Jesus. The hallelujah of the people of Sinoe County, the people of the Kru land, the people of the Dorbor land, the people of the Sarpo land, all the different tribal groups. Since I will sing the hallelujah to you. But when you do the antithesis, I will crucify you with the power of logic, with the power of justice, because I am the soldier of justice. So Oscar can read it here. He read it yama. Now both men are in weta. Reta. See, he wrote it yama. He said, November 22nd, 2021. Dear Mr. or Mistress, we extend our warmest greetings. You can say bad greetings or something. No, diabolical greetings. Sinister, clandestine, polarization greetings. Now, how you want to say this here? Then you can't say warmest. We extend our warmest greetings and wish to introduce a pressure group of confusion, a pressure group of dividing his own people. He wants TJ to take over the whole county so that you will say, my land, I the owner of Sinoe County. Duncan is a miracle Liberia. We don't care. That terrible man, that the Oscar Tuba man and John. I will embarrass you guys in that county. Anytime you see me, you will run. You will run from me. Anytime you see me, because when the bad ones, they see the good one, when the good man come and say that man coming. When you are coming somewhere and people are comfortable, especially when they're doing bad things and they are comfortable, you will say you're a bad person. But when you are coming and people are running, you are doing something right. I will not call somebody doing the funeral they go on weekend. I was in the bathroom and I saw the man, they get a Hennessy, he caught a shot. Then he give it to that man, he caught it. And he said, man, don't put that thing on your shoe. I just look at you and laugh. So it tells you that I'm a clean man. When people see me, they begging for salvation. They want to be saved. I said, look at it, brother. I will forget you all the while. Once you drink a liquor, you don't call show you are good. So I will not say anything to you. The man telling me, please, don't put it on your show. You see me drinking liquor in the bathroom. Drinking hard. So me, Dark Sayapura, when I'm coming, TJ will run. When I'm coming, Oscar Tuba will run. When I'm coming, Kolo will run. Anybody that Ghana man too will run. Anybody who engages into division, corruption, stealing, any negative vice, that will come after you. Me, I will come after. I'm the sweetest person you can ever meet. But if you don't do that which is right, I live in this country where I see the people are implementing policy. They are doing things to improve the lives, the condition of their people. And I see somebody over there and say, you know what? Hey, I'll come in, going to do survey, even though I'm not a surveyor, so we can do land demarcation and say who belongs what. That old school, that anti-Diluvian thinking of Oscar Tubade, I will take that thinking from their heads. They don't get nothing going in their heads. You see, anybody who thinks this thing, they don't have no idea. Because anybody who has no idea, they will go to the lowest things in society. They'll go to the lowest because they have no ideas, nothing to contribute. They can make an argument. They'll say, you know, the other people should go. The single people should go to the other place. Well, who are you now? A Sarpo xenophobic man? The men that they're calling that Sarpo xenophobia. They hate their own people. How you do that? And the people in South Africa, they say xenophobia. Well, the guy, the xenophobic man right here, the man hates their own people. As a matter of fact, that means I say the man is a misanthrope. You know what a misanthrope is? Any man can be speaking people. A misanthrope is the person who hates human being as a whole. The man hates because when you hate your own people, you are misanthrope. Terrible guy. You go John TJ. You go join this man who marry another man. He does everything wrong and pissing our culture. You holding hand with Master today, another man in public, now woman. You corrupt. You stealing people's cars. You sponsoring bill for people to rape our children. And that's the man that Oscar Tubade Johnny. You serious? The man that sponsored, who was the spokesman for Charter, he happened when Charter killed, he said, yes, my boss man today, he killed 300 persons today on the battlefront. Now what TJ was doing? I was so here. When the last time TJ talked about taking Patrick to hospital, but TJ told us he would do everything to damage the Sarpo people. So you go back Palava Hut. And those imbeciles, they are celebrating. They are happy about Palava Hut. You serious? People are earning degrees. And you sit in Palava Hall and get a degree, or town hall, and TJ building schools in your own place. He stole our counter developer money and building personal houses and school, radio Kigali, so he can cause chaos in the county. And somebody will be supporting him. I will deal with him. He will try to bring the government before the people beat him 3 times and will repeat that history. They will beat TJ 2023 and will beat Otero Kojo and the ballot from the TJ equation will be beaten in 2023, including the color man who bust somebody out. And the begin died because of that frustration. And now a man coming by, he wants to represent the people. How could you do that? What is wrong with you? Are you an inanimate object, insensitive being? You harm people? That kind of video I play. Now, don't watch a video. Don't take it from me. That color. These are supporters of Muzasa. When he won the election, the people are jubilant. They are celebrating. They're not because anybody. They are celebrating as anybody would. When you win the contest, you will celebrate. But no, the likes of color said no. Celebration is a bad thing. If you don't want to win, they will celebrate. But no, other people should not celebrate. This is what, let's see, the people, Zaza supporter, you see them with leaves. You don't see them with color in their hand. They don't get no steak. They got their leaves, which is the culture of our people. They carry the branches and everything. They're celebrating. They didn't harm anybody. Watch. And then one of the reasons why they are mad, they say, why the supporters of Muzasa, they left Juarzon and they were going, they coming celebrating Kamutan. Those 2 towns are very close. And Mr. Zaza got supporters in Kamutan all over the county. And so everybody, when they declaring the victor of the election, everybody want to jubilate. So the guys from Juarzon, from Bilibokree, the city itself, and those from Kamutan, they wanted to meet everybody celebrating. I see nothing wrong with that. But no, Kolo is mad. He has taught his rebels because anybody who sits under the tutelage of TJ, you are a rebel because TJ is a rebel. He was the spokesperson for a rebel. I'm not making anything up. You all know TJ's history. And so you teach his followers to kill. And that's what Kolo was doing. He learned that. He wanted to exonerate himself.
the Zaza group is celebrating. The Kolo group started throwing stones.
Okay, I didn't say that. It's not Dr. Yopo that I said it. It's the guy that was doing the recording. Okay? He said what the Zaza's group were celebrating, or was celebrating, the Kolo's group, they started throwing stones. It's not Dr. Yopo. And you can see it. See the direction the Zaza group coming from. Who running? That the people that were celebrating running. And not the people that were coming from the opposite direction. I was talking to Kolo the other day. And he talking to the representative of the elders, the wise ones in the land. And the man said, can you distinguish the one that threw the spoon for it? It's clear. You can see it. As you can see from the video. Pay attention, people. So you can see how you can disabuse the lies that Kolo been talking and followers. They will defend any bad thing. When somebody can defend what they can defend. Listen, watch the video.
And as you can see over there, fight is breaking up. There's a fighting going on now. As you can see, people are throwing stones and they are fighting. Hey! Hey!
I mean, the cameraman cannot even bear, he can't stomach the wickedness of those guys. And the man is yelling, hey, y'all stop that evilness. Come on. Oh yeah, this is the record of Kolo. Let the people, I will see why the people will vote for Kolo for this. Kolo will receive a vote for this, besides the little rats that are behind him. Yeah, they didn't want to vote for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a record of Kolo. This man right here, that's a record. You see how he looking? The man's scary. And that's the man that wants to be representative for my people. After doing this to my people, him and TJ, After, as a result of what you just saw, this is what it did. That Kolo hand work here. That the politics that Kolo learned from America. This man lived in America for years. And he saw how the people do politics here. Who not to brutalize a fellow citizen. For winning an election, the supporter of Zaza, the late man, no man, may his soul rest in peace. Look at the young man. Just for celebrating, he didn't do anything bad. Just for celebrating Kolo and his supporter. They harmed the young man. Burst the eye. And he coming back. This man is coming back to run. He wants to be representative for us. Looking at the record he built, his action led to the death of the young man. And Kolo did not stop there. He is supporting the biggest murderer in Sinoe County in Liberia. This man right here, Milton Tiache. And the man he's supporting. And then the other man I joined the crew too. The crew. Oscar took a bomb, he put his head inside. He's a supporter of Tiache. They won't start conflict in the county. Yeah. That man right here. He joined the choir now. They want to harm their own people. That land Kolo on, they go took sticks and they bust our young men out. Oscar Tuba said the way I will start my own, we'll start with the land because that's a major issue. Kolo on that electoral result, he not certified result, he doesn't want somebody to win. So he said, you're attack the people. Oscar on he said, what? The only way, the best way we can make Tiache to win is to put the Sarpo people apart. So we'll start with the land because it's a major thing. People will get emotional about it. And through the process, Tiache will win. Divide and conquer. All right? That's the technique. Now what they want to do, but without way. That's how you put it. I'm alive. I'm potent. My voice is energetic. I will expose you guys. Y'all go undercover, undercover meeting. The senator of a county goes in a county to delegate a building. He didn't tell the official of the county, nobody whatsoever. He went to Kolo. He went to Kolo, and Kolo is okay with that. They had a secret. In the age of technology, a senator of a county went there to dedicate a project, and nobody knew about it besides a few people. The officials of the district of the county, they don't know. So it's a secret meeting to plan, to strategize, to put the people apart. And the secret has been exposed. You will not see one video on Facebook about that secret, the meeting they had. Oscar told them, no, don't do it. It's not a good idea. So as a result, when they were entering, anybody who going on the Palava hut, they got a basket somewhere, you got to put your phone there. If you don't put your phone there, you're not coming inside. That's what they were doing. And so I want to say thanks to the city mayor, Dorbor, for standing up. Because a lot of times people are afraid of them. It makes sense why people are afraid because it's a bad man. The man who wants rape to be the law of the land, who would not be afraid of that man? Who was a spokesman for a murderer, who would not be afraid? The man is a murderer. The man who will be declared guilty for corruption, no shit. You will lead and say, you know what, it's not enough. I'll go after people's car. Then you go take Patricia from a vehicle. The young lady crying. She crying for a car. And the man does not, he callous man, heartless. And I see somebody, they say, he backing Macaulay. I will see what Macaulay was supporting. After kneeling down to your fellow man, the man you not deny a couple of times, over and over. You brought Ghana man. And you want Macaulay now to support you, backing him. You better take Tiache from here. Tiache is not, there is no way Tiache can be the leader of my county. But then our people, they were in coma. But I'm here now. I'm here to resuscitate the people. Yes. How can you leave Tiache or leave Zaza and support? And you can't look at, come on. The man is the epitome of perfection, of benevolence, of kindness. The other word for it, call it benignity. Kind man. That what a leader is supposed to be. You're kind, you look after the people. When you are cruel, you harm the people. It's simple logic. The Bible said that, the Bible that Tiache worships. The people suffer when the wicked in power. And so we want a good man to be in power on Bazaza. So that our people will rejoice, so that they will be happy. Damn it. How can somebody lead that man? Tiache building Palava Hall. And Tiache is telling us what Zaza is doing.
Represented from constituency number 3 in Sinoe, Honorable Zaza, Before Zaza became a representative, there was no high school outside of Greenville. And through his work, we have a high school in Juarzon.
Am I hearing those?
And I want to thank him for such a brilliant piece of work in our county.
The idiot colleagues are shocked because he hits the ground as Zaza walks on. But he was forced to confess. After telling the people the beautiful thing that Zaza did, yeah, what did he say about himself now? Listen to himself. What did he say about himself?
In the entire Republic of Liberia, I tell you that I have shown my 5 fingers to some of the post father in my head. No. There is a young one that they will be so disappointed to come to my point. So I have a kind of tradition in my office. I was chairman, which I intend to continue. And that tradition is when I'm confronting people, I tell them the truth. They are the ones who are giving you this job. But if we don't confirm you, you will not be. Okay. I also have young people behind me that need to work. So by God's grace, if we succeed confirming you, because we have the 1 or 2 needs. When I put that green, I confirm, please take a move for me. Let me be a PR officer in the agency. That's the reason why I get it. I get that.
Look, he jumped from saying Zaza built school, the first high school outside of Greenville, the capital city. Then he turns around and says, corruption part, I get it. I can't deny. So how can you vote for a man who telling you say I corrupt? And he pressing his opponent and said the man built first high school outside the capital city. Come on. The man is campaigning for Zaza. So you vote for the man who say you will vote for anybody campaigning for Zaza? Come on, man. It's just simple here, people. The man is everywhere. I got the campaign. I have an anthology, collection, compilation of Teacher own records where he said to us, we'll be playing it so that you can hear. I will be in Sinoe. I will be here at the same time. We will go from village to village. Then from there, we are doing everything to syndicate to network in order to work with the other radio stations so that people themselves will hear Teacher telling them that I corrupt. I have a kind of tradition in my office. And what that means is corruption. He didn't want to say I get corruption in my office. So he said, I have this kind of corruption or tradition in my office. And he said, which I plan to continue. He said, I plan to stop it. I plan to continue that corruption. I have that kind of tradition, and I plan to continue it. Which is, when the president sends people to my office to confirm them, I tell you, we are the one that confirming you. Before I confirm you, I got 25 puppets of mine. You got to assure me that you're getting a job first. And list the positions and their salary, everything, tell me everything before I can confirm you. All right? It's another form of corruption. Tell you will see money that is not enough. Then he'll go to moral corruption again. I mean, that one is, they call it psychological corruption. You manipulate your brain. All right? That a man. But all the medicine for him are here. So the people of Sinoe County rejoice. That's how you put it, the Savior. The people say, oh, Jesus is the Savior. Me, I'm the Savior for y'all. You're not like it. Every Sunday you go to the church, you pray to that. That's how you put it. The representative of the elders, the ancestor of the people of Sinoe County, we pray to thee to keep talking, to liberate our children. They want to drive cars, they want to be ministers, they want to be doctors, they want to be anything they want to be. And so keep speaking for us. And make sure you take Teacher from our bag, because his job is to build our hearts so our people will be ignorant. I'm here, the voice of the people. You know what? They got the Latin expression, right? Vox populi, vox Dei. Vox populi, vox Dei. The voice of the people is the voice of God. Listen, they didn't say the voice of God is the voice of the people. Vox populi, vox Dei. The voice of the people is the voice of God. All right? It's called anthropomorphism. Giving human quality to something that is not human. Vox populi, vox Dei. Man created God, so we give our quality to God. All right? The voice of the people is the voice of God. All right? I am the voice of the people. That's what we call the voice of Sinoe in the diaspora. I'm here to free you from yourselves. Because we got the elements headed by corrupt Milton TJ, who is recruiting 24/7 the man who stole Patricia from a car. He has recruited some bad elements in Sinoe County, such as Otelo Kojo, the Ghana man, who he sponsored 3 times and they beat him. The people said, no, we don't want him. Samson beat him. Then Augustine Chia beat him 2 times. All right? So Otelo Kojo now, he has been politically interred, buried, in other words. He recruited Koyo failed. He brought the chairman now, he supported Creighton Duncan. And thought Creighton Duncan are going to be a stooge to him. Creighton Duncan, you know what? I got more degrees than you. You don't get no degree, and you can't fool me. I'm a politician. I went to school. I'm a trained politician. Campaign for me when I get there. There will join Zasa and others so we can free our people from your commotion, 24-hour commotion in the county. We'll take you from there. See, that's what the corporate TJ politician. So TJ went and recruited the other man here. They're great. Bosser. He can bust people's eyes. And he get 2 eyes, he want to bust other people's eyes. So he recruited anyone. He said he's a pastor. Every Sunday you go, hey, Jesus say he loves you and I love you too, but I will bust your eye. Then you bust the young man eye. The man bleeding. And go to church every Sunday praying. God, you know I love you. I'm a good man. Yeah, but I will bust people's eyes. Look at it, man. Then if you really call out to bust eye, then you recruited Oscar Tuba. Oscar Tuba now my own. The 2023 election. I'm breaking land conflict in Sinoe. That's why I'm breaking. The single people should leave. The Mabo people should leave. The Wacha people should leave. The Kabate people should leave Juarzon. All the job in that play for we, the Juarzon people. You leave. Now the other men will not campaign. So the call is Juarzon Redemption Movement. But I said Juarzon retarded movement. That retarded movement, there are no redemption. You're retarded. To can't put your own people apart and say redeeming the people. No, you're putting the poor in bondage, sir. And I will not allow you to do that. I'm here to free the people. Anyway, let me look at your comments. What time I get? Damn it, I got 1 more hour to go. I got another one. You don't go away. I got another one to share with you here. So my guest is not coming on again. I hope our people are watching. What is unfolding in our country between these so-called want to be representatives and senators? We must never, ever support these so-called grave seekers. That when elected, or when they are elected, then they forgot about our people's well-being. Well said. Our Mayoress chairman, Mr. Maya Mondible. Well said. Please read the letter again. You want me to read it? I'll read it for you. No problem, young man. Yeah, I'm a 7. I'm 7 you. So I will read it again. I respect everybody here. Once you respect me, you're good. You know, you don't want to bring disrespect, you're good. I see some people cussing. But I think I get time for your cousin. I will say the truth. Keep cussing. I see the other man cussing. I say, look at the other one. I got time for you. So this is why they wrote Robert Kofa. Yes, what Oscar Tuba wrote. November the 22nd, 2021. Dear Mr. or Mistress or Miss, we extend our warmest greetings and wish to introduce a pressure group, right? The mountain pressure to divide the people. To introduce a pressure group under the name Juarzon Redemption Movement, or JRM for short. This group was established in September of this year with its sole purpose of fighting corruption. But they are not fighting TJ. The king of corruption in Liberia, the man who was declared guilty for, they're not fighting you. But they said, we are coming, we want to fight corruption. They won't fight our old people, the people who did not do anything, they are people fighting, but they tell about it. This group was established in September this year with the sole purpose of fighting corruption, inequality, and most of all, the unemployment of Juarzon citizens. All right? They are not qualified to hold a position. You know why? Because they refuse to build school for them. They have no education, but they want to be the town chief, they want to be the superintendent, they want to be this one. Teacher is not sending you to school in building Palava huts, and you say, you know what? I want a top position. How is that possible, brother? You are impugning, you are castigating Mr. Zaza, teacher to build the first high school outside of Greenville, and you're supporting a man who did not build school for you. But you know, I want a job. I want the important job in the country. How is that possible? The manager, they will not lodge it also down. And most of all the unemployment of Juarzon citizens within the local government system in Juarzon statutory district, Sinoe County. Since our formation, we have been meeting our lawmakers, especially Honorable Zaza, this Honorable TJ, and Honorable Chie, with the intent of expressing our dissatisfactions in the form and manner in which Juarzon citizens are treated with respect to the provisions of jobs, reduction of Juarzon land. All right, they just took their land, but I didn't say anything about it. I just said it. I mean, when you created the Tiger 1 statutory district on a child state, he took what you call him? Tuba's job, Oscar Tuba town. Teja took a town, but he said, no, that's cool. That's cool. Teja took it. All right. You say, yeah, in a manner in which Juarzon citizens are treated with respect to the provision of job, reduction of Juarzon land, as well as the community boundaries harmonization. It goes on to say, during our recent meeting with our lawmakers, the issue of jobs belonging to Juarzon. Okay, Juarzon gets specific job. Okay, the issue of jobs belonging to Juarzon was highlighted. Our engagement was considered. Currently, the issue of Juarzon citizen jobs is under discussion at the legislature. We were also informed to get in the district, okay, there are surveyors who are going to do survey now. All right, they're working with legends and all that thing. A geo survey, man. We were also informed to get in the district, Juarzon, and conduct an assessment for Juarzon towns and land boundaries and submit findings for the resolution to the concern. Okay, tell you told her to tell you, y'all go do your own survey. You come to me, you bring the people to me, I will do something about it. With this understanding, we have selected three men delegation to depart for Juarzon by the 22nd of November for the period of 1 week to identify areas of conflicts, even though they are fomented conflicts and interest for way forward. We therefore kindly solicit your contribution. Me, I was in my down to you. I'm glad that you don't even call me. You come call me, I'll come cost you like Prophet Key. We therefore kindly solicit your contribution to our team and for the trade to Sinoe. We will also be too grateful to have an audience with you in which JRM, Juarzon Retired Movement leaders, could possibly be introduced for an acquaintance. We look forward to a fruitful and timely response as we jointly work together for the betterment, for the disintegration of our community. That is what I say. Disintegration, that's the word. Our polarization of our community. And instead of say terrible regards, they say best regards. Horrendous regards, most respectfully, yours, Mr. Bernard D. Jabba, Secretary General of Juarzon Retired Movement, approved by Mr. Oscar T. Tuba, chairman for Juarzon Retirement Movement. All right, that's a letter. Rabbi, your requests have been met. I'm watching. Wow, Sano Kante. Oh, whoa, I'll be yelling all day. I here to show you to give it to you. The show has been deviated from the issue into campaign-related issue. Well, my brother, anything is possible. You know what esoteric means? Understood by the chosen few. If you don't understand me, that the one, the secretary for the Juarzon Retirement Movement, that the mayor is there from the local things. I'm not too sure that an honorable host did his investigation with respect to Juarzon Retirement Movement aim and objectives. I hope that the host will allocate time to invite the head of Juarzon Retirement Movement in here soon as possible time. You can go to the other people, the last talk show, you'll go to that one now yet. I don't get time for people that want to divide my people. No, you don't get no room here. Yes. So your hope will remain a hope. I know this name. Go to the real issue. Kofa said it is unfortunate and dishonor in a higher degree on the part of the moderator not to invite those names mentioned by the city mayor to the issue. There has been no time that such meeting was held to drive the good people of Singon or other sections from Juarzon. The real issue is that the city mayor have no vision. She has misused her usefulness as the mayor of our district. Her time is up. So using the names of the other sections to get planned the movement black to get pinned. Why is it the movement black will not work? So okay, well, that's your opinion, Kofa. I just read a letter, General, right? And you say what you guys are doing. Try to drive people out. When you say Juarzon jobs, once you say that, it is implied. All right. And sometimes in the letter, it's explicit. You are saying Juarzon. Okay, what about the other citizens that over there? They don't need jobs. So don't say that the people, the woman demonizing nobody knows she's not. Get back to the real issue. Okay. Y'all bring the real issue now. I've been giving you the real issue. What y'all debunk what I said? You haven't debunked anything. I put your own communication and I get the content. Okay. Well, so what the real issue that you want to bring? Leave your letter that you want to divide the people. You want to draw some land and the land boundary. You want to do survey. You survey now, so you go. She intentionally escaped the show because nothing was like encouraging to the followers. I mean, I love what she said. I mean, whether you love her or not, I love what she said. She's talking about peace. She says she don't want the criminals that want to pull our people apart. And so that's something I want. When you want TJ who wants to pull our people apart, you want Oscar Tuba who wants to pull the people apart. Okay, go ahead. Go to Coro who can bust people. All right, you're free, brother. Who she convinced? You think our district that play around where unknown people can just, I mean, you say unknown, and other citizens of the country, they say unknown. Okay, no, man. We'll see. Well, y'all go, John TJ, you're the owner of the place. All right, I don't really hope come again. You can't tell her unknown, the federal citizen of the country, and say unknown. Okay, no, man, thank you. I'm watching for the Juarzon Retirement Movement headquarters. Next time, put an S to that word. That word always has an X. Headquarters. Okay, that's the correct pronunciation, Mr. Retirement Movement man. Oh, okay. I read that one earlier. I'm standing with you, Ma Mary. We will never accept wrong things to be done in our district. Juarzon for all. Okay, that's right. They play for all, Sinoe for all, Liberia for all. I mean, everywhere in that country for all of us. That nonsense travel thing they are doing over there in that sectional and travel thing will not work. I'm here to free our people. What? That a man that say he wants to be what? Superintendent and washing and AN. My man, you can use AN, you use it before words that start with vowel or vowel sound. You can say an hour, an apple, an orange. You can say and washing. No, you already disqualified Oscar Tuba. You can't be man. You can't be superintendent. No, she said janitor. You can't. He said and washing. What? He said and watching our headquarters. What? Or quarter and watching our quarter. Where? and watching from our quarter. What is that? You see, the one I say, Juarzon retarded movement. The thing ain't talking, enjoy everything in your and people are waiting for the superintendent to die. So you be represented. Yeah, you wait for the man to die. You say you want to be the superintendent. Oscar get to a fail. Glad we swallow. Thank you, sir. It is the outspoken male for us. Oh, yeah, now they call a female general too. A real general than Lisa Palio. Lisa Palio, if she ran away from that, you put it. The all situation we talking Java. When that you put it, brings the microphone on the phobia. They get what they call the phobia. How you put it is called Saya for the phobia. The phobia, dark phobia, if you want, dark phobia. They grab the agree, including our president. All of us are running. I'm coming to that right now. All right, I just want to respect my viewer. They took the time to write something. So let me read what they get to say so I can hear from them too. I'm watching from Mayoress, specifically Jacksonville community. Thank you for watching. The Amen. Following you from Central Monrovia. Thank you. Milton JJ is complete travelist and divisive man. He created the Juarzon retarded movement to divide the Sarpo community so that he can get more votes from Sarpo people. I mean, you divide the people that all give you more votes. No. What? Come on. Oscar Tali Tuba and the others guys in Monrovia are not feeling the heat our people are facing in Sinoe. So we, the citizens of Juarzon, say a big no to Juarzon retarded movement. Thank you, Lord. Well said. Well said. Yeah, we say no. Chise Franco, my docs are your put that Chise Franco. But you are mon black. No Zula. No, in Twanwe. Yes. I'm the representative of the elders, the ancestors. I'm the greater man. They call me the greater great. The greatest of the greatest of the greatest. That's how you put it. That's me. Nelson, critical thinker. Let me see what are you actually a critical thinker. So let me see what he wrote. When you get yourself a beat knee, and because I let it word think or critical. Critical doesn't mean you should nitpick. It means that you can look at the argument because argument has a form. We got different types of argument. We got deductive argument, inductive argument, argument from analogy, and we can go on. All right. So let me see what the critical thinker said. Nah, I'm watching you from Monrovia, Lokentown resident. Criminal Milton TJ, disgrace is everywhere. Our people will not allow him to use the criminality methods to divide we, the Sarpo people. Trust me, Honorable Zaza, will sure to beat him come 2023 senatorial election. Indeed, you are a critical and sagacious thinker. Congratulations. Well done. Now your group guy, I mean, see, the man, he get his head out of me for that to you. The man, a critical thinker. He writes well. Please check your sounds. I think my sound is perfect. Just refresh your phone. James Wallop from Samutown in Juarzon Tajawan district is serving as paramount chief. Okay, but Oscar Tuba, I'm going after him. He's going after the Mapo, the Kabade, and other people. Emmanuel S. Balo network still discouraging in my area. I'm watching Madam Speak Your Mind for the interests of the people. Our whole aim is to put our people in mass. Uneducated, okay, you know what? The educated man, how you educated? You talking to our elder that you show your uneducatedness already. You don't know nothing. You can go talk to the lady, our elder like that. You don't know nothing already. You're empty-headed man. I'm watching from Sinoe County. The issue of the Juarzon retarded movement is to divide the Sarpo community. And second, Milton Korotia Killer, inciting the minds of few Juarzon guys who are Monrovia based. Yeah, I people that tell you, but they put it in bed. I will free you. You're lucky. Your business. I will free you by force, by fire. All right. Watching from the Monrovia. Okay, thank you. All right. Nothing she has to say. but just the truth. That's it. All right, so I think these are some of the comments. Let me get to something else here before I run out of time. I still got more time here to talk about other important issues here on the Voice of Time. I hope our people are watching what is unfolding. I think I read that statement. Yeah, I will count it between those so-called. Yeah, I read that statement earlier. You have to understand texting on social media, Oscar Tuba, not writing you for employment letter, that you should see this stupidity. All right. The sentence is actually incoherent, so I don't want to waste my time on that one. All right, good. So let's go to something else, ladies and gentlemen. Voice of Sinoe. You're watching Voice of Sinoe in the diaspora with Esoteric, coming to you from Prospect Park, Pennsylvania. Yeah, the home of the free, the land of the free, the home of the brave, something like that. Yes. All right, let's look at something else here that I want to talk about. Let me stick some stuff down here to reduce the crowd. This one is very important. I'm going to play the running away of Gio Dio and followers. They ran from Daxayopode with logic, with powerful questions. The guy ran away. There was something about the cause. Lisa followed the call. Lisa was saying in front of me and she run away. I want to engage you because you are too thoughtful. Yeah, you think too much. You are critical. Your analysis can put hole in whatever I said. I'm talking to you. I'm scared. Yo, listen to your green code Gio, where they can be present. I embarrassed the man. I ain't saw you. I just asked him just basic question. Green cry and all of them came. They put almost for me yesterday. When I in Jesus church yesterday, they were coming join on me. Oh man, I know I said that. I said, yeah, that's how you put it. You are powerful. I'll praise myself. All right. You are powerful. All right, let me see here. Single people. All right, we'll finish with that one. I want to depopulate my screen here. All right, so let's do this first. I want to look at this, the excellent eulogy of President Francis Mayoress. Okay, let's look at that one first. All right. So this weekend, it was a sad weekend, but in the same vein, it was a good weekend. It was sad because our son passed away after suffering, after, going through multiple surgeries and medical procedures, and eventually, he went home. Whether that's home, I don't know for sure, but he left, and he got a decent burial. His memories, the people, the comments. I interviewed many people. I never heard one negative comment from anybody. Everybody said wonderful things about the late Vice President, Honorable Gustave Taffin. And so let's start with the eulogy of the national president of the Sarpo Association, President Francis Mayoress. The speech was poignant to the point, devoid of politics. The woman is wonderful, wonderful lady. I'm glad she's a leader. She brings sense to the discourse again, as the late Mamadi would say. Okay, let me bring this.
Check them out.
I'll just go to the speeches. Okay. I'll call it. I'll make sure I get to the right period.
He was employed with the Ministry of Finance in the Republic of Liberia.
That's a Lights Church.
Sorry about that.
Let's get to the portion.
To please come to the podium. And family.
All right.
Our brother, our nephew, husband, and a friend, and the father. We'll call on some of his friends.
Okay, the friends. Let's go to where I want to get.
Distinctly. Wow.
Let's listen to Jawi a little bit here.
And I said it was a tough weekend, man. And he told me that yes. He said I watched the event and I can't understand. And my dad being your godfather, you said, I let the fire you guys through my own. And I appreciate that. And because of that, when you both told me, I said, well, I have to go and say something. You will also appreciate it.
Excuse me.
Me standing over you and say something. It's a long list of activities. I know the man for a very short period of time. I mean, I didn't know him like other people, since they were born and what have you. I'm not his childhood friend. I knew for 20 years. But I want to recycle those years again, God. I want you to wake up again so we can be in the break room in Minneapolis again and do the same thing.
What was it?
I want to start knowing you again. I can't get tired of getting around you. That's a strong bond. Can you imagine you have a friend 20 years and you'll never cross paths one day? I reflect. Sometimes I sit down, I want to think, I will reflect. I will say, when was the last time back in the Dorbor? And I can't remember. Maybe you need to tell me, cousin. You need to tell me. And this is what I get.
To reflect the upper side of our lives, to bring them to remember, to laugh, and share with our children and our grandchildren. Sleep on, brother.
Was good.
Sleep on. Sleep on.
No, we'll talk later. We'll talk later.
I feel comfortable to enter.
Let's get to the
Overcome the
president.
situation. So yeah, nobody.
All right, here is the speech I want you to listen to here.
At the core level, is the Bible here? He spoke last night. Was the Bible here? Okay, then we'll go on. We are all going to exhausting organizations right now. To go to the family. But we'll call on Madam Clark, who is the president of the Sarpo Association, United Sarpo Association in the Americas, for the preview.
Okay, if you listen, Mr. Kavle, who was the moderator, he said, we want to call Madam Clark, who was the president of the United Sarpo Association in Americas, for tribute, right? It's clear. The president of the United Sarpo Association in Americas, Madam Frances Myers, for a tribute. All right. I want you to get that part first. Okay. I want you to listen to what the leaders of the community are saying as to who is the legitimate leader of the organization, which is clear, everybody knows, besides a few elements around green. Listen.
National President, USA.
All USAA members, can you please come on stage? This is our national vice president about to bear him farewell. Except for the family, every United Sarpo Association in this house, please come on stage. Let's say goodbye to Mr. Gus Selitafe. Please give us a few minutes.
If you listen, she said, members of the United Sarpo Association in Americas, with the exception of the bereaved members or family, all right? She cleared. Now, she said members of the United Sarpo Association, all right? And there are people that don't consider themselves members of the United Sarpo Association. They consider themselves to be part of a divided people, all right? So they sat down. Watch.
If you're married to Sarpo, move on. If you're loving to Sarpo, move on. If you're married to Sarpo man, if you all love each other, yeah, come on.
So what's in mind is just tribute to before the hearing.
I mean, you're seeing the crowd, right? The huge number of people coming up, all right? It's a huge crowd.
You made my life better.
Jesus, are you? Thank you. Oh, yes.
Now you, Jesus, now you. Now you make my life better. Jesus, now you.
Now you.
Jesus, now you. Now you make my life better. Jesus,
Praise the name of Jesus. I would like Dr. Falesi Tale is not here today, but the co-chairman of the board, Mr. Boto Javi, is here.
Yes.
So he's going to make one or two remarks.
So you see the lady, she's not disrespecting anybody. She follows the hierarchy, the chain of command, right? Because the board is above the executive. And then the General Assembly is above everyone else. Okay, so Madam Francis Clark Myers been somebody who is cognizant of the chain of command. You say, you know what, the chairman of the board of directors, Dr. Falesi, is not here. However, the co-chair, Mr. Boto Jawi, is here. So I will give him the opportunity for her to say a few words. Okay, and so she did that. You see, there's not some people that will be oblivious to everybody else. It's about power.
Praise God. We have come as a community.
It's called tradition about to cry.
I said, thank you, man. I said we have come as a community to stand with the family and friends across Africa. We want to be very honest with everybody. We lost someone. We lost one of our best friends in our association. We lost the engine of our community.
Yep, the elders, they're trying to invoke the spirit of a great man. the ancestral spirits as well, you know.
Have an irreparable loss. So we come to say sorry. We are hurt like you. We will miss him. We miss his energy, his time devoted, his ideas, all level of support. At the point, like this man went to Florida, nobody would have made that choice. I personally, when he told me we were going to Florida, I said, what? I said, what you said? He said, I'll be in Florida. I said, what are you going for? And he went here. And we saw how he brought him himself, how he extended arms. I don't know how many pictures he myself took. It was all around. We felt in presence. And we may not have somebody like this in our community. Because when he injected an idea in public discussion, he would do it in a very respectful and polite manner. And sometimes when you engage him, you will feel that you got somebody to push around. No, this man was so confusing. He's very gentle, polite, respectful, but he wasn't godly. And I think we miss it so much. Rest in peace, bro.
Beautiful statement there by the co-chairman of the board, Honorable Boto Jawi. You can see the passion, I mean, the contrition in his voice. You know, other people will come there later, will play how flamboyant, you know, the number of big words he knows, you know, those cliches, those university jargons, they want to show up, okay? But, I mean, you can see the authenticity in the speeches that you're about to listen, that you listen to Boto and you're about to listen to the national president now, Francis Clark Mayor. Listen, there was one of the best eulogies I've ever listened to.
For me, I'm still shocked. I promised myself that I will not cry. I don't know if I will or I will not. Because you guys made me who I am today. You made me. You were one of those that made me who I am today. And you guys from Ghana all the way when I was passing through to come to America. So I don't know here. And when I went to Minnesota to my cousin Ellis Gay and my sister Mommy Gay, we will hang out together. And then I would move to Philadelphia and we established Sarpo Youth. And we all used to be in my basement. I have a few men friends. Boto Jawi, Costa Ferro, Ojuku Yepa, Solo Brown. And we stay in our basement. When the time came for the Valley chapter presidency, and I told them I didn't want to be president, they have to go through Boto and Gosden for me to accept it. Then I told them, well, if they want me to be president, then they will be on the board. We have to make a deal. That's how Boto became the chairman of the board, and Gos became the co-chair. Then we serve our community. When the time came for national presidency, when we came from North Dakota, and I was approached, I said, I will not say anything until I talk to God. Sell it tough.
Yep, you can't betray a great man. The man made her. And so she had a desire to aspire to the national office. But she said, you know what? I can't do it without telling the man who made me. So I have to get a consent of Honorable God said it often before I can make any declaration. Listen to her. Listen.
Because he is the national vice president. There is nothing that I will go against God's staffing. No way. Vermont Smith is my witness.
I'm your witness as well. Because myself, any attempt to have ran against him, I would have said no. Because he was a good man. He was one of the best leaders we ever had. He was the brain of the Leo's administration. And I said this before, it was a huge blunder to put Green above the late Gus Seretafe. Green should have been on a Gus to learn from him because the man was a professor, highly educated, highly thoughtful, ideologically driven. Green coach your brain planetius. Amanda, away to that what he knows.
I went to his house and I said, I call him my vice president. He calls me my president. I said, my vice president. He said, yes. I said, if you are going for second term, I will not run. Let me know. If you are going for second term, I will withdraw. I will never declare to run against you. There is no way. He was sick. He said, my president, I will get back to you. I want to make this clear because people were passing around here, oh, she wanted to take God's staffing position. There is no way our Francis Clark will take God's staffing position because our friendship is deeper than that. People don't know.
Yes. See it? No way. She is not an ingrate. There are other people. An ingrate is somebody who doesn't appreciate. And she's not somebody. No way. Yes. Yeah. He can be on the side of Dasa Yopo or Dasa Yopo that cannot be on your side and you engage in wrong activities. No way. Again, I represent the elders and the ancestors. And they give me the right thing to do and to say. And that's why people are mad at me.
After a few months, he called me. He said, my president, I will not go as vice president. You got my blessing. Put your team together. When the time comes, I will remain as a national vice president until my time expires. I will never resign. With everything that was going on, he said, the Sarpo people elected me to become the national vice president. I will not resign my position until I finish my term.
Yes, he did that. He did that. After completing, he won a teleconference and Green Gio are doing Yama Yama. He said, sir, thank you for the time. The mandate of the people has expired. I'm stepping aside. You can do your Green Coach Gio Association in Minnesota. I don't want to be part of that.
And he did. So if you don't know God's stuff, I just want to say something. You might know him some kind of way. I don't know. But he was a man of principles. And he will not compromise.
I agree with that. Totally. Man of principle. Okay? He can compromise his principle when he knows that it is right after doing thorough research, thinking about it critically, getting the opinion of other critical thinkers, then he will make a decision. He's not somebody who thinks superficially, but profoundly.
That's the principle for anybody. As sick how he was, he said, the only position that I want, Famous May is my witness. I will be your senior advisor.
I also a witness. That's why he said, you told me that, you said, my son, I said, but VP, well, he can be the standard bearer. The France can serve under you. He said, no, let me give way. And that one, when he went to Florida, the statement he made there, he was talking to the board members. Some of you have been on this board for years. When are you going to step aside to bring new leaders? He said something like that. So he said, no, my son, I will meet at the back to give you guys the support. I'll be a consultant. I will be an advisor to you guys. Okay. We got to train other young leaders. And that's why he used to say to me. And that's exactly what the president articulated in this video, in your message, your eulogy.
Anything you do, I will advise you. When I saw God started in Florida, I was shocked. Yeah.
Yes, I was also shocked and flabbergasted. Yeah. To see what the guy was going through. And he said, you know what? Because I am a man of principle, I got to fulfill the mandate of the people. When we went to North Dakota, they said the next convention should go to Florida. And I must be part of the decision. I'll be here to elect the next president before I leave this earth. And he did that.
Soon enough. And here he went into the hall. I was like, what kind of man is this? We never miss Florida. Maybe there's a reason that he went to Florida. Because he wanted his legacy to remain. That he stood for something. And whatever he stood for, he will support. So he went.
And his legacy is here, indelibly. It's not going to be erased, not expunged by anybody. It is indelibly engraved on the mental hard drives of good people like us.
To Florida. To a point that when we were coming back, we all supposed to be on the same flight. But because he was so sick, he could not walk to reach to the plane.
Yes.
We left him behind. Our all Sarpo people come here, let's say goodbye to God's man.
Imagine that. He couldn't walk. He said, no, I want to tell Green Court Jr. I'm not with him. What he's doing is wrong. We had a document that tells her what to do. I'm going by the framework. I'm not going to follow somebody who is doing his own thing. I'm a man of principle who follows rules. When the rules are right, I'm following them.
We left in Florida. He had to buy another ticket. Obama, you want to drive into Orlando to get another flight. So let me say this. God started indeed took a sign, and the sign was to support.
He certainly took a side. He wasn't on the fence. No. Nor was he on the side of Gio. He took a side. He said, I'm on the side of the union. I'm not on the side of the egotists or egoists. No. I'm on the side of the people. That's where I belong. I'm not a separatist. I'm a unifier. And so I want to stay with the United Sarpo Association in the Americas. He did that.
The Mayoress and money campaign and the leadership. And he proved that in Florida. He voted in Florida. He cast a vote. Clara, thank you. When I used to talk to God, he said, thank you, Clara, thank you. So I will say thank you. You stood until he passed.
Yeah, Clara did. That I can give it to her. She stood by him up to the last hour, up to the last minute. Yeah, she did.
When you were in pain in our home, you were taken outside. And when we were at the pipe to the coca, he was so sick. While he sat there until that coca was over. Because of the Sarpo people. I want to say this. Sally, you said you would be my advisor. Now you left me. Who advised me again?
That's a question. Who will be the advisor to the president? Who will fill in the unfillable vacuum left by this great man? That's a question that we'll have to philosophize about.
After I speech on that day, you will call me the next day. He said, well, President, good job. $250 from the United Sarpo Association in the Americas. $3,250. My dollar carry price. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right, so that was the epic and splendid speech of the national president of the United Sarpo Association in the Americas. Excellency, Madam Frances Clark Myers, that was poignant. It was on point. You could feel the emotion. I mean, she was strong. She almost went off. But you know, when you are leading people, you got to be strong. And she was succinct. She was to the point. She didn't go to politics. She just made a brief clarification, and everything else. She just went through what the late president or vice president stood for. Now, contrary to what you just heard, come and hear flamboyancy, bluffing, be show, pretense, dry face. Now what coming now? Now what green code deal? The man said he came to remember his vice president. Green Una appeared twice. He came to the funeral for a few minutes and he left. And he was there yesterday for the final service at the church. Green did not go to the bereaved family to sympathize with them. No, he did not. When a major place, everybody was going over there. Green did not come. Green came here to just show up. It's a bluffing show for him. To tell us that the $90,000 he took, he bought a nice suit to show to us. That's what Green came to do. They came to bluff that yes, we took the money and we can dress, we can show up. Wow, people are hungry back home. That's what Green came to show you. Nothing whatsoever. The bereaved family. The family, the sister, or sister, she was saying, at the late father, he didn't go there. We didn't see him there. To the repast, he did not go there. To the burial site, he did not go there. Green, when he came here to just drink liquor with his boys, they went to Madam Fritzetta place after the funeral service from the church. They went there and they were dancing as though they making a party. I was like, you serious? This is the man that you claim to care for? No, this was a pretense on an epic scale that Green demonstrated. He just came here to say, oh, he went to just so people can say, oh, the same way he did not come to the late superintendent of Sinoe County, Mr. Carlo. He did not come to the funeral. He didn't come to Mr. Clark, Frances Clark Myers' father funeral. No, he did not. So he just came here to save face. That was it was a big pretense. Green had followed the king to come and bluff. At the funeral of somebody he calls Cumbre. He came to a Cumbre funeral and he wanted to show up 2 times. He didn't go to the family. He didn't go to the repast. He did not go to nothing else. He go to Madam Fritzetta Tabedo house to drink and play music, and y'all talk about that's how you put it all day. Yes. The man said, oh, that man going to the burial site, you'll be to the repast, so we're not going there. They're going to Fritzetta Tabedo to gossip about that's how you put it. And you say he came to somebody's funeral, Green dancing. It would have made sense how he come to the repast. Because it's the homegoing celebration, then you can celebrate it. But when you go somewhere else and you get bottle of liquor and you're drinking and smoking and you're, in somebody's house, is that where that the person stuff you came to? Or you came to your vice president funeral? Green is a horrible man, terrible guy, insensitive man, very insensitive. How could you? The hair cutting play yesterday, you don't see anywhere. The man did not show up to nothing. But watch the difference between the speeches. You don't listen to the beautiful speech, the oration, the eulogy of President Francis Mayoress, the president of the union, and then the members to put together $3,250 to get a purse. And so, as the voice of the people of Sinoe County, the spokesman of the elders and the ancestors, we want to say thank you to all the members that gave this handsome token to the family. Thank you so much for your contribution. We appreciate you so very much. Mr. Gus Taffin was a good man, and his family deserves a little thing to quench their thirst. I can't bring our president back, but at least the solidarity and that little package, it was admirable. We want to say thank you so much. Now, Green is about to speak. You're listening. You come in here, the bombacity, the flamboyance, the bluffing, and all those things. You come and see it now. The men are in front of what they call it, the macrocosm of the larger society in Liberia, the University of Liberia. So you come and bring the platitudes and the jargons and all the cliches. Green come and show up to the people in those book. Oh man.
What did they get at the Dorbor?
President of the Sarpo Association in America's President Francis
The introduction is very important.
Thank you.
Mama,
Where you go? Where you go? That's $3,250 from the United States. It's very difficult, it's a difficult time, but we need strong. We often hear throughout these discussions and during the statements, those who have eulogized what started already, they are indicating that he served the Sarpo Association in America as vice president 2 times. Well, he served with somebody else. He served on an administration for 2 terms. And so when in fact, there's a big deal. Who is prepared to eulogize Mr. Deal?
You had an introduction. Mr. Green Gideon, all right, on whom the former president served, came to eulogize. They didn't say the national president of the Sarpo Association. Is that Mr. Gideon? Former president came to eulogize his vice president, okay? Green wasn't recognized as the national president of the United Sarpo Association. Not even local chapter president. No, he was not. The moderator, Mr. Kaiwule, recognized him as the former president who came to eulogize his former vice president. Okay? It was clear. He made that clear. Now, listen. Y'all can see the flamboyancy now.
Former president from national president of the United Sarpo Association is here for a great tribute.
Everyone announced the hot t-shirts out there for sale right on the deck. Buy some t-shirts.
when Lisa took the microphone, I thought you were going to apologize to Ella John Bly. You were right beyond that. You sorted that old man over and over. I thought you were going to at least apologize to the elder before she talking about singing to Jesus. You know, but hey, you know that green followers, they do everything wrong. The time they're supposed to make amends, you know, to apologize. No, they will not do it. They will do something different. The elder standing right beyond her, sitting there. And she's singing, she wants to see Jesus.
See Jesus, we will sing and shout.
Perform a ritual. A culture is the name. So we want to be casted.
Right? The flow show now that pretense here. All right? Can't see the pretense.
God's time. God's time. Honorable Vice President. God's time. Strong Vice President.
God's time. Strong Vice President.
God's time. The potent Vice President.
Yeah, the man knows book. Potent Vice President. Okay, listen. The man knows book now. If from the macrocosm of the larger society or University of Liberia, so you got to prove it. Potent Vice President. Strong Vice President. Listen.
God's time. Revolutionary Vice President.
Yes, he calls the man a revolutionary. All right. Now watch. After the saying all these things, revolutionary Vice President.
I call you full-time, comrade. Just about 2 feet.
And he called the man a comrade, right? Is that how you treat your comrade? You come to your comrade funeral, and the next thing you go somewhere else and start dancing and drinking liquor? Is that how you treat your comrade? Okay, let me make a quick correction, right? Green, Gio, and Gus Taffen, they are not comrades, okay? Green is not on the level of Gus Taffen. So you can't come and bluff in front of people and call the man your comrade. No. You are not in the same league. You are not in the same volume. You are not on the same level. No. So you can't call that man your comrade. At least you will say how you say senior comrade. Then I will agree with you. But you can't no bluff. That flow short. So you throw platitudes and jargons and cliches and banalities around so the people can know that, yeah, Green book. You know, it uses what. No, Gus is not your peer. It's not a comrade. No, he's not. Not at all. When the man was alive, he didn't call him your comrade. The man is in your casket and calling the man comrade. When the last time you called the man your comrade? No, you're not your comrade.
Answer me. It tells me my Sarpo tradition. I know you are no longer with us, but your legacy will live on. Friends, that are here this afternoon or this morning, in October 1969.
Okay, listen, you. Everything about the guy is about war. Okay, you can give any historical reference. All the things I have listened to, any historical reference is about war. Nothing else. Listen.
King Pele was having an exhibition match. Lagos, Nigeria. Just because of exhibition game, Nigeria suspended the Biafra war for that day. So if people of Nigeria can suspend politics, war, to watch football game, today I say here as president and I say some politics will come to our rescue.
Okay, the Ayatollah has spoken. The self-declared president, when they recognized it, they didn't call him president. He said, as president of the Sarpo Association, the way Biafra declared moratorium on war, today, I demand you to cease. Okay, no politics today. No politics. He said that, all right, after that sentence, or after that remark, listen to what we're about to say now. He declared moratorium. Let's cease all the politics today. Biafra, the people did it because of exhibition march, they suspended all political activity or war. And so, as the chief Ayatollah of the Sarpo people, he demanded us to cease all political activity at the funeral of God said it. Okay, it sounds good, right? Now, listen to the next thing Green come and say.
I'm not here for Sarpo politics.
I'm not here for Sarpo politics, right? He said that, you're hearing. I'm not here for Sarpo politics.
I'm here to get respect to this man, to tell you a little bit of what he did.
I'm here to respect this man and tell you a little bit about him. Listen.
For those people who don't know, I'm here with Vice President who's out now. It's a little cool.
Okay. He just said no politics, right? Now, he introducing his cabinet or entourage. Instead of saying deputy, he's saying vice president. Because once you say vice president, you are introducing politics into the conversation. Okay? When President Francis Myers went over there, she didn't introduce her cabinet members. No, she didn't do that. But Green said no politics, all political activities should be suspended. But the next phrase, you say, what? I'm doing introduction of my cabinet. Okay? But say, you just said no politics. What you are doing right now is politics. Okay? But Green doesn't know these things. And I will tell him.
President, the board members, these are 5.
Okay.
They're the shape one, former board members.
Okay. Let's put something in context a little bit here. I've seen a couple of people standing with Green, right? Maybe 4 or 5 persons. All right. Some of these people, you don't see them anywhere. Okay. The Delaware Valley chapter, it has 3 sticks. The Sarpo, Delaware, Maryland, Delaware, Jersey, and Philadelphia. Tri-state region, okay, from that place. Take, for example, Madam Yobo Pine. Yobo is right in Delaware here. She hasn't attended any meeting whatsoever. Not one meeting Madam Yobo attended. They called the United Sarpo Association. She sat down, okay? But she came to stand with Green. All right. Okay, maybe that the cabinet team that Lisa Fallow are talking about. Okay? Maybe. All right. So the cabinet solidarity, it's not United Sarpo Association solidarity. Okay. So the lady that's standing right here, right? Next to Mother Fanny Nanny Bates. Okay. Mother Bates is right here in Delaware Valley chapter. She does, she hardly. Well, she used to come to meeting before, or she comes there to fight, to nitpick. That's all she comes to do. She will not come to meeting after maybe several months. One day she will start nitpicking. She come and pull on attitude. But I didn't see her with Green. She was happy to be with Green over there. Some of our mothers are the problems. They're supposed to solve problems, but they create problems. They get behind the God that divided our people. The men who refuse to feed our people. But Mother Bates join him. I must say something about this because I'm the soldier of justice. I'll tell the truth to the people.
About the president, Priscilla.
Okay, Madam Tabedotu, she doesn't come to a meeting here. She in a chapter. She doesn't come to any meeting, nothing whatsoever. All right? But Green came here. When the Green created the next, declared own convention in Minnesota, Green appointed her. She accepted it. She here now to support confusion. And when I say these things, oh, they can't let flower. You sat down to your house all alone. You didn't participate in anything. You didn't come to convention. You didn't come to anything. And Green, he threw temper tantrum and angry. He wants to remain president forever. And he called you to be election commission. And Madam Tapedo left for here and flew to Minnesota to go support Green. Divisionists, they are. And I would say, it will make you vex all day. I would say it to you. Man, I stole the money and I wanted to make. And the guys I went in the account. and took the $90,000. He's the financial secretary. Him and Darius were agreeing that the name on the account. Now, one of the men introduced it, but it's not politics, okay? That is no politics today.
Moses.
Oh, what happened? It jumped,
In America's
We will now go on to family tribute.
message.
Just about 2 feet away.
I want to bring it by a jump. Green doesn't want me to play the team, but I'll play it.
Lying down. Today we got something in Sarpo County we can point to.
Hold on. There's something. There's a reason why I want to play this.
Brazilian.
Okay.
Something that's someone from the secretary. Before.
And Madam Dorothy Shatterman were also standing with Green. All right. Why? The union called. They called the union. Madam Dorothy Shatterman did not come up. She decided to stand with Green. I was wondering why she's standing with Green. Or maybe it's still with the family team. Because Green went in our account and took $2,500 without anybody consent and gave it. Am I against giving the money? No, I'm not against it. That's a good idea. But it wasn't done properly. All right? So maybe Green gave her the embezzled $2,500, and that's why she decided to stand with Green and not to stand with the union.
Cause sickness get intensified. All the family here in Philadelphia, I came. We flew from Minnesota, 5%. Friendship is not by much.
No politics, so listen, Green said no politics today, but just listen. He started with politics already.
All got stopping every 6 o'clock when I want to work. We flew from Minnesota. 5 of us came to see God starting. Because every time I talked to God on the phone, God kept saying, don't mind my voice from the president. I'm sick. So we wanted to know. Well, when we came to 5 of us,
right, man, Chadema is there.
met God in the house. We knew that God was sick. His wife talked about politics. The wife climbed, cooked, ephemerals, and palm butter. We all ate, talked a little bit. The usual Sarpo politics that came in. And then we left. So I was to be in prayer for God's time.
Why is that important? No Sarpo politics today, but you say, oh, we're talking Sarpo politics. Okay. Now, Green now, you're listening to Green.
But let me tell you what he did. United Sarpo Association I'm talking about today, some 30 years ago was founded.
This is politics, right? This is called politics, historical politics. He gave you the history of the organization, meaning leaders before him, they did nothing. Okay? So Green is about to give a historical lesson. The organization was established, they've been around, the people did nothing. Okay? It's politics, Green, on here.
In America. But combined with this young man lying down, today we got something in Sarpo County we can point to. He was the man who led the nation, like Paul Eaters learned. Ascended to Sarpo County to go and sing. In 2019, we broke ground.
Okay, how we broke ground? Why you gotta take out because they not go with you for your breaking ground ceremony. So how is it germane? All right. So the man is doing politics. They broke ground. Okay. It is not politics day. It's not a time of politics. But hey, he gotta do politics. Did you hear Francis talking about the history, the things he did? No. She want to talk about what God was all about. He was principle-minded. He bit the bullet, as you say. He bit the bullet. He couldn't stand, and he left and went to Florida to tell Green that he is not with him. She told what the man did. But Green said, you know what, we broke ground. But the man wasn't part of the groundbreaking ceremony. No, he didn't go with you.
In Juarzon. And whether you like it or not, you didn't believe it, there's a house that is sitting here in Sinoe County right now, built by our administration.
Okay? Our administration. Okay? So the politics. Right there, Green doing politics. No politics today, but whether you're lucky or not, okay? That's what they call false dichotomy in philosophy. You're going to give people two options. You're either left or right. All right? Whether you're lucky or not. We built a palava hut in Sinoe that has no use. A politics. Green is doing politics right now. Okay? You can't talk about, say, for example, the ideas that the late vice president gave him to keep the union together. He can say those things. No. It's about this one nested quarter that has no use whatsoever since it was completed. That Billy goes sleeping inside it. The even began go there.
The first time you got a credit, history will copy you. But I'm not here to talk long. The woman of the United States Associated headed by Cheerleader Juarzon.
Okay, how is that germane to the topic? Why you bringing Juarzon in all of that? No politics, but hey, he got to reference Juarzon because of Juarzon and a major supporter, and you know, so everywhere he goes, he got to say something because if you don't measure her, it will be a problem for him. So you got to bring Juarzon in. This occasion is not about Juarzon, so why he bringing her in? All right, it's politics. This is elementary politics that Green is on. I'm a student of philosophy. I learned these business tricks.
For the boys and girls, little men, youth, we came here to sorry to Clyde and the children, sorry to Ruth, said hello. Little do you know about Clyde, Self Ruth, myself. Some years ago, I decided to do some immigration documents to bring my family to America.
You're talking about himself now. It's not about Gus. Okay? You're talking about himself when he did, who he brought to America. I mean, the guy is just all over the place.
Ruth, sister Ruth, one of those beneficiaries of my program, a child aid constant. So ever since they and I have been family. So for those who use politics to divide community, and now you get in the community, as president, it's my bound responsibility to make sure the United States to come back together. But this is not now.
Okay, you agree? Now I put here, former President Dio, that is the mail. As president, I will make sure USA comes back together. But this is not now. Okay? Green is not ready for peace. This is not now. It is not at the funeral of the man he calls a comrade, a revolutionary, a strong man. The man you are present at his funeral, no, it is not time for peace. All right? Former Green Geo said, as president, I will make sure United Sarpo Association in America comes back together, but this is not now. Okay? The time is not right. I want to continue the conflict in the union. That's what Green telling you other words. We can't use ticker death to bring the community together. We can't use God's death to bring the community. It's not now. No, it's not time for peace. I'm not going to. My goal right now is not peace. It's just to show up to be flamboyant and dance and go to Priscilla house and drink liquor and dance. That's what I'm here to do. Okay? That's what they're here to do. They changed their name. The Sarpo, National Sarpo Association. Okay? They're green there. That's it.
Our politics will be tomorrow. For family,
all right. It's not time to unite the people. That politics will be tomorrow, not today. Now, I can't unite the man that I call revolutionary, a good man, a decent man, a man that I flew from Minnesota when you're sick, who came to visit him. No, at his funeral, no, it's not time to unite the people. No, that politics will be another day. The politics I'm here for right now to showcase my achievement, what I've done. Since the establishment of the organization, the leaders before me did nothing. The money that I got, I didn't get it from anybody. I raised the money by myself. And nobody did something before me. It's politics. Green is on politics. About he said, President of the United, it's my bound duty to unite the people, but it's not now. The question is when. We're going almost 2 years plus now. Green is still telling. Everybody gave proposal. He said no, 0 degree tolerance. He's not listening to anybody. And at the funeral of our president said, this is not time for peace also. No, it's not time. No.
The family. He gave us a good man that shines for the little time he lives on the planet. He'll be remembered for life. God bless you. We come here with the amount of $2,000 for a contribution. Clive will present this amount to you for the hard work you did, for the sacrifice.
Okay. So Green gave her $2,000. All right. And that I want to say thank you, Green, for at least after entering your account and taking our money and clearing the play, at least God started having who you almost put in jail when you're in Liberia, you're trying to do a work, and when you're doing the work, you're going behind him. You're almost put in jail. At least the family should get a little thing for that what he did. And you didn't acknowledge him when you were alive. And you were telling Samuel Shekwe to put a picture on Facebook, he gave money. Thank you, sir, for giving at least $2,000. If it is nothing compared to what he did. Thank you for giving at least portion of our money back to us. Thank you, Green. Thank you. I appreciate that part of it. You can't enjoy the money and wear fancy clothes and come blunt in front of Ali their children. Then they put out $2,000 in the children's saving account somewhere. It will accrue some interest over time. Thank you so much. So they can go to school. I mean, it can defray the cost of some books. Thank you, Green. I appreciate that part of it. After all the money enough for you, you stole it from us, and you have no option but at least to bring something to us. Thank you.
God bless the family. Let's have a wonderful time here. Celebrate that. Clark, what's Clark?
Okay.
You present this.
So we're having a wonderful time. It's not funeral. All right. Let us have a wonderful time. It's bluffing we're here for. All right. We'll go to somebody from funeral and say, let's have a wonderful time. It's not a wonderful occasion. It's a sad occasion. But in your choice words around. Let's have a wonderful time, people. I'm going to present a play after making a speech now. I'm going to eat and drink liquor and do live on Facebook. And show off to the people. So that Green go to you for you. All the medicine for these bad people. I know people don't like it, but we say it.
Thank you. That's on behalf of the President, officers, and members of the United Sarpo Association in America, one of the auspices of President Green. Thank you.
So that Lisa finally doing the introduction now. The MC did not call all of that. But she wants to show up. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't recognize Green as the president. So on the auspices of the go deal. So she wants claim the title that they rejected already. It's United National Sarpo Association again. It's United Sarpo Association, the president, on the auspices, Lisa finally knows book. Lisa, you alone, you cannot get somebody a false title. Everybody, all the people is standing with the corrupt. They could put for the 5,000 now in your account in Iowa and say the money for, but you put it in your account and you send it in different accounts and like people can't stand in front of me. All right, let's go to my question of them when they ran away from me.
Thank you, how good.
That's it.
Okay. So after the funeral, the man said, let me show you something.
The Iowa chapter is here. He's
all right, you see the man is Charlie, the bluffing.
The Constitution that's the
violation. The bluffing show the gift. The bluffing. They show that they took enough money for us.
That's cancel. We control our emotions. We're going.
I wish for a.
I want to play while engage them.
Speak to the dead.
I carry a microphone to them and it ran.
They are loved. 1% is true.
And the wife tribute. All right, so I think I think on the other audio, other video. Let me see. Let me bring that video quick. It's amazing. The men ran away from me. They were gods. I'm not sure what you. They thought in front of them. They run away. Let's see a little bit of here. I think we'll quiz green. I want to bring it. But let's play the one.
So you are not the secretary. You want to talk to us then? So you are not.
I want to talk to you because you are now the Secretary General of this community. Somebody who should be.
And you know what? Sinoe is mad because I quest Green in the building and he doesn't like it. Why I ask Green question? Now what Sinoe is mad. So now I come in. Listen, you come in run away from me after you finish saying all that emotional. And then my job is to get under your skin. And why are you yelling at ask you another question? Because you are not collective, you are not relaxed. And so when you're doing it, they are ask another question. Listen.
Take the lead to bring peace to the community. But
now all of a sudden the man recognized me as the Secretary General of the Union. Even though you were Green. Okay. When all of a sudden now you recognize me as the Secretary of the Union as you bring peace. Oh, after he said Andrew Suwa is the Secretary of the Union, but now Dr. Yopo is the Secretary. Sinoe confessed. He said, Doc, you are the Secretary of the Union, and you have to bring peace. So Andrew Suwa is no longer Secretary.
You castigate the president. You want to serve as a journalist? And
what do you call castigation?
It's castigation.
Is it? I ask you what it costs running away from you. Listen.
What is that? If somebody embezzled money, we can say it?
He never embezzled a dime.
How did he take the $90,000 from the account?
You read your constitution.
What it says?
Man.
Slaby, which constitution?
Slaby Vex. He wrote a constitution. I asked him what the constitution. Said, man. Now how you can answer the question, man? I'm the not Socrates was the gadfly of Athens, right? Yes. I'm the gadfly of the Sarpo community, the Sinoe County. I will pester you guys to do the right thing. You cannot write a document. Not one time, several times they put Sinoe on the committee to work on our constitution. And every time Sinoe oh, the constitution get a problem. The constitution has a problem. No, sir, that you have a problem. You've been serving as the chairman for the some kind of position secretary, and you gave us a document and said the document is flawed. And you asked me, you wrote it. I said, what the constitution said now? He said, oh, man, move for it. I listen to you. You may vex. I will go on the
Constitution gives the man right to court.
We are in court.
Who gives the president the right to take $90,000?
No, I'm not yet. But look.
The supporters.
The guys, that's what they can't engage me. No. They ran away. I invited the man on the show at least twice. The first time, Boto, Mr. Jawi agreed to debate him to discuss the issue. When talking, he boycotted. All right. I called him again for the second time. He said, oh, I will call you. I said, what is the purpose of the discussion? I said, how to foster peace in the union. He said, okay, that's a topic I want to discuss. Up to now, Slaby is yet to come to me. You know, but when you see that, then they say, oh, why are you asking me a question? Because you don't want to say anything. You say you want peace, but when we say, okay, come on the platform to give us your ideas to work the city of peace, you don't want to say something. But the people say, why are you asking that? You can't ask question. Oh, yeah. The man I want to talk to me anytime I call the man, I see the man, I will abuse the opportunity. I will ask you question. Whether you like it or not, I will ask you question.
Of the Mr. President, you still, I think your mujahideen, they have reduced, so we still want to talk to you. Yeah, we still want to.
The guys almost choked me in the building. So now they are reduced. I went back to him to see whether you give me the audience. Well, unfortunately, no, Green doesn't want to talk.
Talk to you. Yeah? What happened?
You don't want to talk to me. You're scared of me.
Are you doing VP? Sorry, you're now the president of the chapter. Are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm great.
So, what you want to reflect a little bit on the passing of the former national vice president?
Let us do that after the repass. I have people waiting for me, and I should drive them. Yes, thank you.
Purpose Speaker, I just say thank you to all of you. It was so wonderful to say farewell to Gus. The life he lived or better to unite our people. We wish we take the pieces of advice he gave us while he was alive, and our union will come together. God bless.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. The great, my teacher there, the man taught me. Now, I mean, kind of brains of the community, they taught me. Then Griot can't stand in front of me. Stevie can't stand in front of me. Reverend Kamode, they put in, they took their time. They tutor us, you know. And then a man I can't stand in front of me. The man said, the great orator, the great speaker. I train you, my son. I'm glad to have sat under him. Great man.
That's Reverend Kamode here. The Hertz. We got the limousines here. You still want to talk to us? You spokesperson for Mr. Gio?
Let me run away. Let me run away from me.
It looks like the people are running from the press yet.
All right, I can get one of them. Watch.
So it's the Hertz.
They don't want to say something, right?
Limousines.
I'll bring one of them. They come in. I come in, catch them. I did this to get some of them that have been pretending, just to expose them, and that's what I did there yesterday.
Yeah.
Don't watch. I come here and expose one of them.
Watch out, lady. The vehicle.
Watch. I come in catch one of them. One of Green's on-call supporter, and you won't pretend. I come in catch him. Watch.
So these are the vehicles.
I don't want to horse for them.
We're going to the cemetery now for the burial. So we just getting around here. Mr. Crow, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine.
And one of them, right, you are the former interim president for the Delaware Valley chapter, right? Listen, I come in catching. I'm catching you. Listen, you.
Reflect on the former vice president, like you said a little bit.
Yeah, of course, I've been knowing him for over close to 30 years. We met in Ghana, and we've been friends since then. The last conversation I had with him was the Sarpo Association split.
Okay, he brought the Sarpo Association stuff, right? I just told him to reflect on the man and brought the Sarpo Association. Okay, I'm listening. That's my job, to listen and ask questions, right?
And then we had a lengthy conversation, and he expressed his view. I respected his view, and I gave him my view. And then we disagreed to agree, but all in all, we are all Sarpo people, and we have to come together as one.
What do you stand when it comes to the split?
Well, I'm just in the middle.
Okay, you just said you're in the middle, right? Listen, now the answer he gave, he said there's a split in the union, and the man asking him, where do you stand with respect to the split? He said, I'm in the middle. All right, but the man is not cognizant of the law of the excluded middle in philosophy. Yeah, the law of the excluded middle say you are either up or down. There is nothing such as in the middle. Okay, but that's a philosophical law that we can talk about. All right, but the man is in the middle. He's telling, okay, it's a neutral position, so he's in neutral. Listen, the next thing the neutral man come and say, yeah, listen, he come and flip.
I support both groups.
Okay, you are in the middle. The next thing Mr. Cross said, I support both groups. Which one now? You are in the middle, or you supporting both? Which one? So, you can't be in the middle and support both groups at the same time. Logically, it doesn't hold. You are either on one side, or you are, like you said, you are in the middle. But it can't be everything at the same time. No.
Nobody's wrong.
Well, when you talk about wrong or right, it depends. And I don't want to judge anyone. Everybody got a right to.
Is it right to take $90,000 from the account without board approval?
Well, at the time.
Okay, it means for everybody now, just listen. You can be justify the justification that Mr. Craigie why Gray is justified to take $90,000. Listen, you.
They were the legitimate organization at the time.
And that is not true. Green wasn't legitimate when he took the money. Green was elected 2017 in Durham, North Carolina for 3 years. 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, Green took over. You were talking in 2021 already when you took the money. Okay? So you were outside the scope of the constitutional mandate already. All right? Listen. They are not honest. They will not say the truth. They don't follow anything they say. You were saying Delaware, but because maybe cronyism or for some hit for somebody, they will make out of fake things and will not allow this thing to go.
Who they approving body?
They were legitimate.
They were the board at the same time, the executive?
No.
Okay, so who gave the approval for the $90,000?
The board and the executive had a problem, right? You know that they had a problem.
Does they give you the right to take $90,000?
What I'm saying, at the time, they were legit. So they had.
They
had a right. They had a right to the coffers of the national.
But which instrument are you quoting here?
I'm quoting it.
You have the Constitution that says that before you take a dime from the account, it has to go through the board approval.
The Constitution states the national president has the right to the account.
That's not the debate. The debate is what I didn't ask him whether the president has access to the account or he has the right. No, it wasn't the question. The question was who approved the money that Green took. Green is the president. His name is on the account. He has access to it. No question about that. But the question, the fundamental question that Mr. Crowd dodged, who gave him the authority to take the $90,000? That was the question. But the man is not honest. So I'm quite sure when you are running the chapter here, he would just take money anytime from the account. Nobody will approve it. He would just go in the account because he was legitimate. And so Mr. Crowd will go in the account and just take money anytime he wants. And so he said, Green is justified to go in the account and take money because he has access to the account. You see that kind of logic they're pushing around here. And I will showcase the people and embarrass them that, you know what, they feel they know, but they don't know. I don't claim to know, but I'm striving towards the acquisition of knowledge. And so when I see hole in your argument, I can point it out.
They didn't say he has access to the account, but he must get approval from the board.
He's the legitimate senator to the account.
That's not the question, sir. Joe Biden cannot print money without the Congress approval. It's just simple. The same thing in the United States Association, the president cannot withdraw from the account without the board approval. But Mr. Crowd, you know, they don't believe in law. They just do anything, anytime. So you say, oh, the man has access to the account, so he can take money anytime. That's why he's saying.
Took the money, he wasn't legitimate though. The time was over.
You see your face, it froze. Because you know that. I just gave you revelation. The man like, what? You can't come out, listen.
That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true.
You are not following the count. When was he elected? When was Mr. Judeo elected?
Disregard election.
You see? He said the man was legitimate, okay? In order to establish that he is legitimate, when was he elected? From there, we can do the math. What time frame, what's the duration the Constitution gives him? Then we can tell, we can do the math. But the man said, oh, disregard that. that Green supporter, they are never consistent. They all over the place. And, the Socrates will say, no, sir, come back.
You can't say that. You can't say you were legitimate. You say this
He's legit. He's legit. Right?
When was he elected?
Split. And you represent
Mr. Cra. Let's talk one at a time. Let's talk one at a time.
That Green supporter, they won't talk to. They don't want other people to talk. They are now what they can do. Now what they did exactly yesterday. When I start peppering the former president with question, all of them start coming. They don't want me to talk because they don't. When you make sense, they are embarrassed by sense. Don't make sense, then they will listen to you. But when you make sense, they are embarrassed, so they will start talking over you. They don't want you to talk. So I have to say, sir, let's talk one at a time. Let's talk one at a time.
Let's talk one at a secretary. Let's talk one at a time. Secretary for the breakaway group, right?
No, you broke away.
Yeah, you're making allegation now, right? This allegation time. I asked you a question, you did not answer the question, and you broke away. That was not a discussion. When the question was when the but Green, when did he become president? That was the question, but now he's saying that's what they call red herring. It's a fallacy. You're trying to take our attention from the subject. And I pointed out that to him. Listen.
It seems to be you're supporting Green.
You're the secretary of the breakaway group.
No. You broke away.
I ain't breaking away from no one. I'm still a Sarpo man.
No, sir, I'm not talking about ethnic group yet. We're talking about the organization. All right? The organization is United Sarpo Association, but we have non-Sarpo people in the organization. So by virtue of being Sarpo, when you're a Sarpo man, yeah, you qualify. But non-Sarpo people who marry Sarpo, who declare intention, they can also be part of the organization. So the man doesn't know when you're talking, he's all over the place.
I'm still a Sarpo.
We approved the convention.
In your tribe, sir. I'm not saying you're an Sarpo man.
To go to Florida and you decided to go to Minnesota.
I'm Sarpo first.
You didn't come to a convention though. Why?
Because the confusion.
What confusion?
There was no confusion in North Dakota. He didn't go there. All right. So they gave all the frivolous excuses. North Dakota convention, there was no confusion there. I mean, we have some strong debate went on there, but there was no confusion. He didn't go. Even in Delaware Valley chapter, for him to even come to meeting, it's a war. Okay, since he left that internal leadership, he ran away, he went to Delaware. He can't come to anything, but he will sit down and just make allegations and defend him, and he doesn't understand.
The confusion.
If Green refused to go to convention, does that mean it's confusion?
I never went to none of the convention.
He didn't. I mean, see, if Green didn't go to a convention, does that mean there's a division? Mr. Crowd did not go to many conventions. Does that mean there's division in the union? No. Green can choose to go or not to go. It doesn't mean there's confusion. No. Green has the right as an independent person to say, I'm not going to a convention. But he doesn't have the right to tell what next convention should go. Okay? Crowd did not go to many conventions here. We didn't say, oh, United Sarpo Association divided because David Crowd did not go to election or to convention. No.
Why?
This year, because there was confusion, there was a split. So I want you.
So Mr. Cry, you're supporting corruption?
No.
No, you just said the president has the right to take $90,000.
Have you guys turned over? Have you got no? Have you guys turned over?
So that what we call red herring is we trying to take our attention from the issue. I just asking you a question. Are you pro-corruption? And he said no. Okay, you just said Green has the right to take $90,000. Then you say, hey, have you turned over? Have you turned over? It's a different, the men just going different direction. The men, they are not intellectually consistent. They are flip-floppers. They jump all over the place. When you intellectually decapitate the argument, then they go and they jump to something else.
Have you got turned over? Have you got turned over your government to the local government?
What government are you talking about?
The current PA government.
We are talking, not jump.
Then the president, the guy does not follow anything. When President Myers was declared president in Florida, during her initial remarks, she called Mr. Dorbor, who was the vice president, and said, from today, we turn the leadership over to you. The guy does not follow anything. They just talk. The woman was clear. He said, by virtue of the fact that the people have elevated me to the national level, Mr. Mason Toba, I turned over everything to you. The videos are all there. I did all the recordings. But the guys just fixated on confusion without understanding and following the issue properly. They just talk. You don't take it over. You're not taking over. But the woman did that. The woman did the presentation before the union of the Sarpo Association in Florida. She did right there. But the man, they're just talking.
I'm asking about corruption.
You cannot serve in two capacities.
Mr. Cry, I'm asking you
a specific question and you don't that question. You're talking about you just have that question was that issue was a totally red herring. You try to take our attention for it. It's a distraction.
I'm asking you.
I'm legit. I turn over.
Mr. Crack.
The man, he jumped from all over the place. The first time asking, where do you stand? He said, I'm in the middle. The next thing he said, on both sides. The next thing, he start going to different things. I'm the legit man now.
I'm asking you a specific question. It's a red herring. That's a herring.
In physical, Myers.
Yelling is not a question, sir. Yelling at that side, put there, I will just go under your skin more. When you talk to me, you got to be relaxed. Because the more you yell, I mean, come on, man. I'm a philosophical student. So I will just look at why are you doing that? Ask another question, then you get off. You get off track. They are asking you another question again.
It's not the national chair, according to you. Will she turn over to the local government?
Mr. Crack.
When are you guys going to
Mr. Crack? Are you pro-corruption?
When are you guys turning over?
It's a red herring.
It's a red you guys.
It's a red herring.
I won't.
Are you pro-corruption?
Are you pro-over? I will never support.
Are you pro-corruption?
I will never support that.
You are supporting corruption right now.
All the green supporters them were now pepper they were launching, then they will just come for the corner, patient and jump. Because McCarthy, you be all cover, and two of them, they're talking out of tea. I say, you know what? I will bring all the people that are in the corner, I will bring you out today to expose you to the Goro community. I'm the gadfly of the community, of the Sarpo nation, of the Kru nation, of the Mandingo nation, of the people of Liberia, of Africa. I'm the gadfly. I will go on your skin, all of y'all come on the wall. Y'all be hiding, you're talking. Yeah, I will don't ask the question, I'll piss you off so you can come outside. Prison king. That bring wasn't very good. I got it. Otherwise, she not bring us out.
Who are you?
Listen,
What capacity are you?
it don't matter. I'm a Sarpo woman and I'm here to pay it.
When I was talking in favor of green, she would not call us out. But because I was asking the top question about green, so it may have vest. Because McCarthy and be on a comment and doing photo shoot when I'm talking, you send screenshot all over the place. You know, so all the thing they do, I say McCarthy, I'm neutral. Even though the Father Granted Association, but now I'm saying neutral in this. I will expose all the people that are hiding on the cover. They don't get testicular fortitude to come out and take a side. Green is dead wrong. They don't have the balls to do that. They scared.
Last respect.
We don't see the people around. We don't see that. You want to say something?
We're not here for politics. We're here for federal. We came to.
Green was doing politics. They don't talk. She was right in the hall there. Green was doing all that politics over there. She didn't say your words. Green, what Green talking politics? No. That's how you put it now. Adding on what Green did. I say, okay, let me just ask a question. Say Green will call you, will say invitation, he can't come. I will ask him question. Today I will use the opportunity to quiz all of them. I can't abuse the opportunity. I send Green invitation. He can't reply. He can't say anything to me. And I see him. And I say, oh, that funeral. The man, he was a community leader. He was a politician in a sense because the guys politicized the organization. And so when Green is at a funeral, when he came to bluff, I will ask him, I will embarrass him with questions. And he support us.
Celebrate home going of our brother because selling taffy.
I thought you were coming to rescue or hospital, but I come expose my co-host. She resigned officially, so she said, "But I love her." So watch, listen. She can bring that little psychological disrespectful. That's how you put it. Can't bring disrespectful.
And I just want to say, Mr. Tap, to the family, I may God comfort you guys, to his beautiful wife and his little kids. I pray that God will take them through, and that's why Bilibokree is here today.
Are you supporting any of the side?
You know better. You know better.
You say, well, ask a question and I won't answer. You know better. I say, I don't know better. I won't know you. You know better that you know that one I won't get for you. I say, when you say, hey, you know better, you know that she afraid to call that for green, even though she's very red on Facebook, but she can't stand in my face. The great man, she's scared. You know better. That's yeah, I know better, but I want you to the better that you know to tell me. You stay on green side. Look, listen.
What's the question?
I'm not gonna.
Which side do you support?
I'm not responding to anything. I'm not responding.
Are you Julius supporter by default?
You know what? I can come on a show and we can talk about that.
Are you Julius supporter in default?
I am offering to come on a show and we can talk about that.
You are co-host. You run away.
But
you know, I can't have beer. I can't go beer people. I just try. She co-host to me. She just ran away. You got the vex. I said, that's how you put it. I said, the question. You know, I say, so the leader man show. The man peppering green, exposing green corruption. So leader man show. And so she didn't send me invitation. She didn't send no communication. So, but I still consider her to be co-host because she hasn't sent any communication. And I'm saying a letter here to fire her. You know what I'm saying? So I still give you all the benefit of the doubt. I say you ran away, that she laughed. You know I get point.
But I don't want to do it at a funeral. I feel that we shouldn't do politics at a funeral.
Oh, yeah?
I think it's very disrespectful. Anybody
When Green was doing the disrespect over there, it was not disrespectful, right? Yeah, I come in remind. Listen, she come in flip. Listen.
Green started with politics, though.
Well, I don't know who.
He did politics.
No, I didn't listen.
Oh, so you were not here. So you are doing politics. You say I'm not here.
So she didn't know. She talking about it. That you gotta know the information out there. You put what happened. Then when I educate you, then you can engage me. But you can't tell me something. I can't do something when somebody not go the other way. Because when you go the other way, then I'll start pressing you from where you are going.
For politics, and you start talking about your legacy.
No, everyone. I think other posts started with everyone talk politics in there and was totally disrespectful.
Yeah, made everybody talk politics in there. You know what I'm saying? And all right.
Respectful. Whoever mentioned about election or what happened with.
But the man was a political man.
It was total disrespect.
Mr. Goss was a political man.
I mean, we can credit Goss for what he did, but I didn't think people try to make it a politics thing. It's not. It's a funeral, and we should.
No, you shouldn't pretend that this is not politics. You're politicized your organization. I wrote numerous articles out there that you guys can go and search for that. I put it. Let's leave politics. Let's leave politics. I wrote many things. I even get ideas how we can do our leadership like the Catholic people. You know, they don't go. I mean, just get a group and do the leadership rotation. I say all the things. They say that man, a Saka man. They don't want to listen to me. Now the political they reached and they don't want to do politics. Who are lawyers? Somebody you can push around. I don't want to push you around to do the right thing.
We should have just respected that.
So, we don't see Judeo. So anytime we see, we gotta ask questions.
But not at a funeral, though. Not at a funeral.
Invite
you on the show, okay?
I've been doing that. He doesn't reply to my
on the voice of Sinoe and address that. But doing it at a funeral is very total disrespect.
I don't see that disrespect. If you're a leader, you're a leader. Whether you are a funeral or not, if you're a leader, you're a leader.
You can add the people that go to John McCain funeral, and then the general will ask them questions that disrespectful to there. No, not. And so, I mean, the people that just say the thing, they want to scare me. You just scare me with a thing. I'm inundated with information. Inundated. That means I'm concentrated with information. I'm a voracious reader. I follow, I pay attention closely. And you can't bring me cliche and then respectful. You want to support the Bilibokree. I do your trick. I thought you're going to be rescued. You're rescued. You can't say respectful. My co ran away from me. Look
like leader, you're a leader, but we are here for a different purpose. We're not here for politics. So we just have to stop that and just.
I wanted to bring the community together. I wanted to go.
Yeah, because there was an opportunity. I wanted Green to say something. Just so we bring the community. Green said, "Hey, I have the power to bring the community, but it's not now." All right, you serious? You go stand before the people and say, "Oh, I have the ability to bring it, but it's not now. I'm not doing it right now. I'm not doing it at the funeral of the revolutionary. No, I'm not going to do that." Okay, when are you going to do it? If you can't do it at the funeral of a revolutionary, then when are you going to do it then? Then the police say, no, ask question. Hey, be quiet. It's not a political day. I'm begging you, man.
So for the man just to use the opportunity to say, you know what, we'll bring the community together. That's all I wanted to hear.
No, I wanted to hear from the man.
I respect God and his family and not do politics here. So, all the interview, I say for me, I'm offering to come in the voice of Sinoe.
Yeah. Just embarrass me.
We get this.
You ran away.
The platform is there. Anybody who wants to come and engage me or want to talk about anything, that's fine. I mean, I'm not the fact that you disagree with me, you are not my enemy. I like to talk to people that even agree with me. It makes the conversation interesting. I don't want somebody who agrees with me. It's boring. Yeah.
From me.
But not.
All of y'all running away from me. Why?
It's not cool.
All right, what's up?
So
you support your husband's position? The man said the two did not embezzle for $90,000. I'm
not going to talk.
You're not coming back, you. You come yell at me. You come yell.
Quality.
Are you? But you are supporting corruption right now.
Not talking politics.
The man said he's not.
They go to national. But they were in the local leadership. They never take over. They never take over money. They never take over their position.
He doesn't come to any function.
The man can't come to any function. He doesn't know what's going on. But they can't tell him anything. They can't do this. But what is your evidence? You can't come to meeting. You can't come to anything. I mean, when the president of the chapter calls a meeting, he doesn't come to anything. So Democrat doesn't know what is going on. But you go public and can't stand in front of the microphone of the sagacious man. That's how you put and be saying, you can have meeting. Come on, man, Democrat, you're talking to the representative of the elders, man. Stop that.
Yeah, what the last time
we are not here for
He doesn't come to meeting. He
never had a meeting.
What the last
all he does is deny. So you want to tell me the vice president, who has been doing a wonderful job, who now is the president, who has been doing a wonderful job, the taxation we did, I don't think Democrats need that for the $50 contribution. Mr. Mason Togo has been doing an excellent job. He has an excellent Secretary General right now, Osiris. I don't think he even knows Osiris. He doesn't come to anything where you just make, you can't do that. You can't go for a meeting. Okay, sir, you don't come to anything.
Sir, when you
had a meeting?
You don't come to meetings, so you don't know, sir. You don't know. God,
I don't run local affairs anymore. The national teleconferences, he's my friend on Facebook. I can post some of the things. I send it to people in boxes. I send it to people numbers. But they will see it. They don't see it. The national stuff, he doesn't come. He goes to Green Code Geo stuff. When they look at Secretary or serious and communication over there, he doesn't come to anything. When he say you don't have meeting, you're baking your man. You're in different era. That's how you put a deal with all of you.
Togba is the president. Mason Togba is the president. Asking questions.
He don't have one cent from you. He had no paperwork from you.
When last time you came to meeting?
That's how you put out be the secretary. No comment. I got those here. You know. I mean, come on, man.
When last time you came to meeting?
Can you just the man with
the man? No, I'm going to my car though.
What the last Russia? They're making allegations now. The allegations are you're correct. I mean, when you say where is the corruption evidence, you can't. They want to do green supporters. They will go on their live talk show. Oh, they don't want this. They don't want this. And a John Black 8 wire. And a Tuswa 8 wire. Deacon Color 8 wire. They will say, oh, what thing? We say where the evidence? Nothing. They can't for anything.
Money over.
When last time you went to money over? When last time you came to convention?
I just literally did that yesterday to school.
We're not talking politics here. We are not going to respond. This is not politics. We are here for the
Sir, when last time
you turn the money over? No,
don't tell me to go. When last time you came to
politics?
you said that Delaware, you say nothing going. When last, you are not in
the. Look at all the documented reports I got here, and they don't want anything. But you over there and just begin allegation, fake account, camera account, can't to dance how you put that. Come on, man.
Over there, he said no meeting.
Yeah, let me talk to somebody with sense, okay?
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing okay.
Say one or two words.
With great man.
Oh, sure. Yeah, today is a very sad day. We lost our brother Gus. We, the organization, our community is very sad for us. But everything have time. But he plays his part. God plays his part in our community life. So we are here. I'm here in Philadelphia to celebrate with the family and to celebrate the homegoing of our brother and friend Gus City Tavern.
Okay. All right, let's go. We're going to the great side, right? Yeah, right. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Doc. All right.
Great man. You see it? Simple.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back later. More voices Sinoe here. The guys later.
All right, so that's how we'll do it. You know what I'm saying? If you want me, I'm the gaffer for these people there to go on their skin. Call me. I will ask the question. Just ask pointed question. They will get embarrassed. They will start flipping, jumping all over the place. All right, guys. Let me see your comments here, and I'll be out for the day already. You know what I'm saying? That's how I do to these people. Yeah. Somebody Sinoe came here. The spreading of lies won't help you. They can't tell me what I lie about. The spreading of lies won't help you. You are a cancer that is eating the fabric. The man who is eating the poor money, the man who will get $10,000 who did not feed the poor is not cancer. The man that took $90,000 is not cancer. Okay, let me throw president record right out to you. I made lies. I don't just make allegation, right? I'll show you all the evidence. Okay, let's start with this. Let's start with Mr. Sinoe, the man who is not a cancer. Let me see. My refrigerator is open here. Let me close it. Mr. Sinoe said, let's get a record, right? A bossman record. The man who is not a cancer. Let's look at the man record for you so you can see. All right. Mr. Sinoe said, that's how you put there is the cancer in our community. Okay. All right. This is a scholarship, right? We approved 12 students. Sinoe was in the convention 2018 in Pennsylvania. We approved 12 students. All right. He's the project man for Green Coach Deal. We approved 12. Green went. We're getting money, everything for the scholarship. Green went. The 12 students is saying he reduced it. You can see here at 6, right? And the same student here. The same Jerry Sua, Amanda Blady, Shea Blady, Harris Quartet, Josephine Sloju, Alfonso Jala. It's the same people here. You can hear Jerry Sua, Amanda Blady, Shea Blady, Harris Quartet, Josephine Sloju, Alfonso Jala. Okay, that's the same people. So they just repeated the same thing that how they could trick up. At the same thing. So he reduced it from 12 students to 6. Guess what? He did not still get a 6-student scholarship. What did you do with the money? We don't know. Green is not Slabby would not consider that to be cancerous. Okay, Green is not a cancer. Green is a major carcinogen in our midst. Okay, this is not my record. It's Green record. I'm showing you the evidence for them to make allegations again. That's how you put it. Slabby say I'm the cancer in the community. I did not go in our account and take $50,000. I did not go there and take $40,000. I didn't go in our account in 2 days and take $90,000 from there. No, this is what we call cancer, Slabby. Like it or not, I will tell you guys, Green is the cancer. You are a cancer because you are supporting a man who is harming our community, who is hurting our people, and you want to do reverse psychology. That thing well with me. Again, I will show you guys the evidence. I'm not just accusing people here. This is not my record. It is Green record. He went and took $2,500. Nobody approved it. He did it. This is what we call financial cancer. Yes, that's it. Not me. This is not my record as well. That Green record is $90,000. Okay? This is not my record. This is Green's record. The board told you not to take the $7,236.28, and he still went there and took it. I'm not the cancer, it's Green. So nobody can reverse things around here. Y'all can get angry all day. Y'all go to your secret meeting. Y'all chant to your gods. Y'all threaten me. You can't win me. You don't have no evidence. Okay? I'm not making anything against anybody here. That's the voucher here that you told Daria to sign to go the 40,000 voucher. Is that mean that doing this, you guys are the cancer? So when somebody can't tell me that's how you put it as the cancer, no, you are not going to play anything around here, sir. No, the people you are supporting that record here, that your vice president Dave Cooley, $45,900 employing in a local chapter account. That's it right here. And you try putting it in a different account. And you guys come tell me, no, you guys are the cancer. Stop it. When I'm talking, you just listen to me. Let me educate you. Don't put yourself in the fire. Because I will burn you for sure. I'm branding you right now. I'm branding Green. Because I talk with evidence. I don't just talk and try to malign people's character. No. Like you guys do. You smear a wrong smear campaign. Again, that's how, and that is not working. So let me can't tell me that. Come on, stop. Call it. I'm scared, man. Man, scared. Because the poor boy, I just debunk what he said, right? I didn't just give you words, so I just give you the evidence. Okay, I can go on and show you, but I just want to give you a little bit how cancerous they are. So all the things that Green referring to, that reverse psychology in trying to do, but it failed upon arrival. So the man said, "The spirit of lies won't help you. You are a cancer that is eating the fabric of our community." To declare that I cannot interpret the document that I spent a sleepless night to write is a complete insanity. Okay, you had the opportunity yesterday to interpret and you ran away. I asked you the question, what the Constitution say? And you ran. So, you know, how can you run away and you can't enjoy red? You call people insanity and sing. Nothing about the whole of Sano County, I challenge those guys. Yeah, I beat them. Yeah, they cost my man, they cost my pa. So you call me insanity. I want baby face. You are energizing me more. That you know what? The great bomb man for Green Coach Dio does not have anything arsenal to debunk what I said. And so they throw cuss words around the castle. The man they made this. Oh, man. Come on, man. I'm a big boy. You know why I'm big boy? Because I get evidence. I got the truth in my corner. All right. I got the elders too on my side. I got the ancestor. You get Green Code Geo, you get Dekuli, they get corrupt record. And the people that talk our money. You can't tell me why. You wrote sleepless night. You wrote a document and say you had sleepless night. Did you obey what you write? No. You didn't respect what you say you wrote. When you can't respect what you put on paper, what should we honor you as, by the way, or work on for you? You say you have sleepless nights, you wrote a document and give it to us. And time to fulfill what you put on paper, no, you don't want to do it. And you can't tell me what yet. What? You serious, Labby? I want you guys to just be quiet and listen to me. You'll start embarrassing yourself. Stop that. Just stop it. Doug, your analysis of Madam Myers at the homegoing of the late VP, I think it is very political. There should be no room or space for that or for this. Let us respect this home. Man, get our advice to Green. Now Green started the politics, not me. I just climb and say that. That what I did. Green started. They say, Salinta open it, open close it. All the open and close it door. Bang. Salinta open it, open close it. Green open the door now, close the door. So when you get a advice to Green, I don't want to talking. Green said no politics. Then start they're calling vice president. So once you put a vice president, I don't want the people want to know the names of the people with you. That's fine. But once you say they're calling vice president or national vice president, this are fale, but then you start with politics already. You just said the first sentence, no politics. So I suspended because Biafra people they suspended politics, and so we'll do the same thing. The next sentence you say, these are fale. Board of Director of the United Sapura Association. Is that why you're going to do all that thing? Eh? It's politics. Go tell Green team, my man. I told you I'm a big ball for you guys, right? Because I'm under the tutelage of the elders. I'm a student of the great Jefferson Camo. Okay, I'm not a regular man yet. I sat down on great people. So you can't bring all your thing into me yet. I'm not seeing you. Why? You call I'm dark. That my knee dark. So because that means I'm dark. I just put a K there to distinguish it from the regular dark. D-A-R-K. So I added E there to so I'm a dark man. If you give me a chance, I will make myself darker than this. Because I love my color. Yes, because I'm the original color. I give birth to everything else. So what? You know, you can see me? Go, where are you coming from? You need glasses? You have to understand. That's okay. All right, guys. I've been demolishing Slabby and support and man. They can't bring anything that will convince me. They just cussing me. They may get B hair. They may get B nose. They may get B ear. They may get B white hat. Lisa finally ready. Oh, they may get B white city. Oh, that business. Honestly, that is that. So I will go right. Do you cause me? I will go on your screen. Go. I will go on this. All the Baba thing. I will go there and take everything out. I will uproot everything. What's the big word again to take somebody's skin for them? I will find out one little. I will go under your skin and I will take all the under the skin when they get it, the damage, the epidermis and the subcutaneous and all that thing. I did anatomy 1 and 2, so I know a little bit in the AMP, right? Anatomy and physiology. So I know the human body a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I will go on the skin there where the fat, you know, the fat then, I mean, I work in many people then I tell the fat there so it can be healed, you know, so it can be normal. You know, I want my people to be normal. So when they come and make allegation, all I do is just so, you know, I deflocculate. I mean, you know, when the balloon, right? You put the air in it gets bigger. That means you flocculate. You make it bigger. So when you want to deflocculate or inflate, to use that word, you know, that's how I do. So when a minute put that thing in that to deflate everything. Once I put it, she said, "It didn't error then give me that name for no reason." I can't. So every man, come on, Sylvia, I still get respect for you though. You though you been, the man will get on the internet. You just tell me. In person, the man just tell me. Well, as a man question with me one-on-one, the man say, I'll thought I want next time I'll go study somebody, I'll come back. All right, man, guys, have a nice day. I'm out for the day. I gotta get ready for the other JOP. You know what I'm saying? I don't get $90,000, so I gotta go, you know, go put in some hours too now, so I can be able to, you know, get new Kosula Green, like Jabba Swain, you know the man. That being said, guys, I want to say thank you so much for joining Voice of Sound of And you know, I say, as a blended, you know, that I can any right one. If you tell you the truth, or debunk your argument, I say, as a blended.